looks alright. I think my voice is good. Snap sound on. There we go. Alright, let's get it. Let's get it. Alright. That is gonna be annoying if it keeps going. I thought that was gonna end by now. Hey yo. Hey yo. Alright. We good. What are we starting off with? I have 3 ducks that use... Let's try this. I feel like I didn't try this one enough just yet. Can we... Is there a better card than Sentinel I can run in here? I feel like... no, I've been liking Sentinel and Kitty, so no, it's probably fine. Pre-roll's off, right? Almost off. It's off in like, 30 seconds. Yo, what's up, Noel? Welcome. We out here. I caved. I bought Kitty Pryde. It's just too good with my favorite card, which is Angela. So I have 3 decks right now to try, but we'll see. I might try some more later. But yeah, we're starting with this one. This is literally the Sarah Bishop deck that I've been playing for like the past week. Kitty Pryde slots in literally very easily. So. Yep, I got Kitty. It's Kitty time. I was playing a bit off stream of a few different decks. It's pretty fun. But yeah, I mean, right now her obvious place is just like the the wave stuff, right? It's absolutely broken. So we'll definitely touch on that in a bit. I have a couple wave decks, but we'll start out with just the Sarah stuff, you know, because it should also be in this, right? And just having Angela is nuts. Cosmos is like really annoying. This fills here and gives me rocks. Let's just do this. We'll fill, but Bishop can be pumped. And then we'll probably use Angela to try and win middle. Oh, hey, yo. Hey, yo. That's not cool, man. Oh, they deny me a draw, too. Bro. I mean, we win Luke Spire, right? We can play enough stuff. So, oh my goodness. Alright, maybe not. I don't think we beat this. We draw Travis, so we never beat this. I mean, we can get stuff to stick in Luke's bar, right? But then the question is, can they get into Cosmos somehow? Okay, so the way this should work, right? We get 1 Sentinel, we go up to 5. We get the Mysterio, we go up to 6. No, that's not right. This gives me 2 cards, right? So then this will stick. And then this gives me 1 card. No, Mysterio will bounce in this scenario, right? Does this way work? So it'll bring me up to 6, and then 7 from the Sentinel, and then Mysterio will stick. It's just like is Sarah gonna be able to solo that lane? I don't know. Yo, what's up, my boss? Welcome, welcome. Can you guys hear that noise? I might have to like mute myself whenever that goes off. The like drilling noise. Going on all day, man. It's really annoying. Alright, I think we're good, right? This sticks now. Yep. Looks good to me. Oh man, that is so loud. I will just talk really loudly. Latest you've ever been. Hey, yo. I will just try and talk over the drilling. Are you hearing the drilling? I don't know how sensitive it is, but I can like hear it through my soundproof headphones, so I feel like you guys are hearing it. Okay, we're oh, you're not hearing it at all? Awesome, awesome. Okay, cool. I think if I talk over it, it should drown it out. Okay, quickly, I'm just gonna upgrade Mysterio a little bit. Only me, awesome, awesome. Maybe I'm just sensitive now since I've been hearing it all day. Alright, nice thing too is we'll be upgrading our Mysterio and Bishop while we're testing out Kitty Pryde. Sentry boosters. I mean, I guess I'm never playing him, so that's pretty nice. New title. Man, I couldn't get a Kitty Pryde variant. That would be pretty sweet. Alright, so now I need 90 more boosters. Not bad, not bad. 90 is not much. Yeah, I caved. I was like, oh, I was gonna keep waiting to get Kitty Pryde, but I got Kitty Pryde pretty soon after I tweeted that it was in my shop. Because it looks fun, even if it's not good. And then also, it's kind of broken with weight right now. Yo, what's up, Shells? Welcome, welcome. Alright, we got the Kitty Pryde. Oh, we got Lumeria too, though. How many boosters you need? You need 155 total. To go from white to infinity. She stays face down, right? So we lose a flip because of Lumeria. No, never lucky. If I get a 2-drop, it's fine. Man, if I could have basted her this turn, that would have been so nice. But I think we just bast now, right? This way. There's some reason to hold it, right? Because the next turn I want to play, like, pull and play Kitty again, right? So I'm not going to be bishoping. So we hold it for sure, yeah. So we'll pull her, play her, and bast. Like, we won't be basting her, but we'll pull her and play her. Like, we're missing one stat because we're not basting her. Actually. Okay, we'll do this to get an early Sarah. Let's think about this, right? Is it worth it to hold her a turn? It is, right? It's always worth it. Plus, we'll have 6 mana next turn. Right? There's no reason to waste playing her now. She's going to be buffed up to 3, right? Because she'd only go to 2. Yeah. Or I'm not really sure how this interaction works. I guess maybe we're losing 1 power somehow. Should I have played her here? I probably should have played her here. Yeah, that's a misplay. Because, right, I can't pick her up now. So she would have been 2 plus 4 power. She would have been 4. Yeah, I messed up. Alright, we're learning Kitty here. Collector interaction glitch. Yeah. Collector's confirmed glitched, according to the devs. Alright, so let's Bishop, Sentinel, get some extra mana, pull Kitty, play Kitty, right? We're not sure if Wave is glitched, not. Jeff said it was. Well, I don't think Jeff found out the full glitch. It's actually more glitchy than you think. We'll test it, but what I heard, so actually I'm not sure if this is true, but what I heard is you can bring her in and out of your hand throughout the game, and as long as you hold it for a turn, Collector will get all the buffs for every time that you pulled it to your hand. that makes sense. Right, so let's say you pulled it 3 times through the game, and you, one time you leave it in your hand, it will get 3 buffs. So we'll test that in a bit, actually. That's what I heard. I'm not sure if that's true. We're always winning altar, right? So we just try and put a lot of power here and a little bit. Oh wait, we can even play Revis, right? Yeah. Seems good to me. But yeah, Kitty feels pretty good. Elysium doesn't affect her, yeah. Only if you pick her up, right? The issue is, right, when you pick her up during a phase of the game that doesn't exist, right? It's like in between turns. So I think nothing affects her in between turns. And it's just what is supposed to affect her. We don't know, right? Although I think they said Collector should. We don't know if Wave should. Wave probably should. But it'd be pretty cool if it didn't. Right? If you think about it, Kitty's the only card that, like, you can... It's kind of like Move, where it's like outside of your normal turn. So I guess it's not the only card. Move decks are also similar. You accidentally sniped him again. Hey, yo. I watched Jeff a bit because he was one of the first people to get the card. But it looked pretty good. Alright, we'll hold Mysterio. No reason to play it. If we hit Bast, it's the nuts, right? Although Luke's bar makes this kind of annoying. If we can get our Sentinels, we're fine. Okay, Jotunheim is fine if we can get a Killmonger here. Patriot, oh, okay, we really need the Killmonger then, right? You swipe with a stream, yeah, I mean, you should, that's good, that's good. That is what you should do. No, it's pretty hard. Like, if you watch people streaming, you do run into them if you're in the same server. It happens. Alright, here we're just trying to get into Luke's bar. Maybe it's a pipe dream. With Sentinels, it's not too crazy difficult. Especially because we get a clone. Any normal person would do, yeah. Well, it's because, right, the people that watch streamers and the streamers themselves, you guys both play the games a lot, so it's not unlikely that you'll run into each other at some point. Alright, we'll have to do Sentinel math again. Oh man. Even with Sentinel math, I don't know if we can win this. This will let one Sentinel stay. But like, I need to play Killmonger, right? So I can't do that. I guess squirrels die. And they're missing their Ultron, so maybe just... Oh, but they have the Tiger, right? How much power do we get middle? This is 5. Plus 4. So we're adding 9. We're tying, and we kill their stuff. We might be okay here. Then I should do this, right? Oh, probably not like this. Where do I want to put more power? Here. Just put that there for fun. I don't know. Did I see his Thanos? Yeah, I was watching Cam just before I started streaming. It looks very good. We'll definitely try that at some point, but I know that's good, so we're trying some of the more unknown good stuff. But yeah, it's very good. Alright, but we win... Oh, do we win right? I hope so. That's the question here now. I think we do because Nova dies, right? And their squirrel dies. Killmonger. It was, yeah, it's very good. It was very good before Kitty. Kitty fits though in that style so well, much more than Sunspot. So I actually have a deck that's not Thanos based that also runs the same concept, right? Of the whole wave stuff. But yeah. That deck's, yeah, very good. Probably the best Thanos deck, right? I've been saying this forever, right? The best Thanos deck is one that runs Killmonger So adding a 1-drop that you can run with Killmonger is pretty nice, right? Because usually you can't run Sunspot, or like, right, you're never running Sunspot with Killmonger. It's kind of madman thing to do. But yeah, being able to run Kitty Pryde of Killmonger is nuts. Which is why I like it in this deck. I'm just not sure, like... There's a lot of 1-drops. But that's fine. It seems fine. So far, like, the curve has seemed fine. I'm a little bit skeptical about Sentinel. Right, because it might interrupt some of your Kitty turns. Right, because Sentinel's just there so you can spend mana. But like, it is nice to have that like consistency of Sentinel and Kitty, in case you don't draw one. Like, so right here I didn't draw one, and if I do draw it now, I can do Bass Sentinel. Right, and this is better than playing out the Kitty here. We get the Angela and the Kitty buff. Do I put pressure on mid here? I mean, they have Colossus, so we're never killing it anyways. But yeah, so this is just disgusting, right? We're just going to have a 3-power Angela. So even though we miss the Kitty, it's still going to end up being like 7 power. Right, because we're not going to play it on the Sarah turn. I will say that is one awkward thing, is that you can't play it on the same turn as Sarah. But if you miss the Sarah, it's very good. Yeah, so just gonna play out, get just some biggest Angela you've ever seen. Right, it's already 7. Kitty's gonna be 5 next turn. Unless we want a Sarah. Let's see, do we want a Sarah here? That's actually a good question, right? So if we Sarah, we can go Shang-Chi, Sentinel, Killmonger. Or... which is probably better than flipping the Kitty twice, right? Otherwise, we can go Sentinel, Killmonger this turn into Chavez. Yeah, we never have time to flip the Kitty, right? You're just Sarah. I will say that is one awkward thing. Is that like the Kitty and Sarah turns overlap a bit. That's fine. That does stop us from proccing the Nova. Which means this turn probably turns into just Chavez plus Sentinel. Unless we want to try and snipe with Shang-Chi. Right, the question is, do we want to go all in mid? This adds 9, so we go to 12. But they can't play something that's above 9. So they'd have to play a bunch of small things, right? So actually this might be better, yeah. And we should win here. Oh, my mouse battery is dying. Hey, yo. I swear I literally just plugged in. Alright, we might have to go wired in a second. Shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so Shang-Chi clutches it for us. Oh, the question is, what do I unplug for it? Oh, I can unplug my wired headset, right? Alright, one moment. I'm gonna plug in my mouse because it's having a panic attack. Let's see what boosters we got. Oh, okay, I need to upgrade Bishop now too. Alright, which one of these is my headset? Oh, it's this one. Okay, let's not unplug the internet cable. Sounds like a bad idea. Alright, my mouse works. Saved. Alright, let's upgrade this bishop real quick too. Oh, hopefully I'll have enough credits to upgrade them both. I should, yeah. Okay. I'm just realized I'm doing like a couple upgrades at once, right? The Mysterio and the Bishop. Oh no, it disconnected. Oh wait, I should turn it off Bluetooth because it's plugged in now, right? Yeah, there you go. Oh wow, I didn't even upgrade this one at all yet. Do I bother? How many credits do I need to upgrade Mysterio? I need 900? Okay, I can upgrade Bishop for sure. Alright, let's do some upgrading. So you can see the whole upgrade. Yeah, spend it. We're trying to target here Bishop and Mysterio. They both have chances at Inked and Gold. So yeah, I'm just trying to spend so that they can stay targeted. We also want to get Lockjaw at some point. We will be playing Lockjaw anyways later, so. Yeah, if anyone sees the devs respond to the wave interaction, I'd love to know if that's like intended or not. I'll take a quick look right now in case they answered it recently. Yeah, they still have not answered the question about wave or cost changing effects at all. I assume they're not understanding it either, which is kind of funny if you think about it. Like, I want to hit more than just Angela of Bass. We have all this extra mana and Sarah, so I'm just going to be greedy, right? Can afford to be greedy rather than just flood out all your stuff, right? If you flood out all your stuff, your opponent knows what you're doing. It's just strictly worse. Unless you're afraid of dodging Leech, right? That'd be a reason to wait. But I really want more value from Bast. Testing team has been real quiet, AO. Yep. It's kind of wild to me that they didn't catch like any of these, right? Like, how do you not catch it in between turns? She always costs 1, or the Elysium bug was the biggest one. I was like, do you not think about locations when you're testing cards? I don't know. Alright, we're gonna Sarah next turn, right? So yeah, we'll just play out the Bass now. Gonna be too worried of the Nova. Who's gonna be worried of the Nova? Pretty sure this is a bot. According to Cam, they helped his matchmaking a bit, but I have not really noticed so far on stream at least. This game is still in beta. Kick. Okay, well, let me turn back to this. There we go. No, but it's actually kind of wild. Like, that was like one of the most straightforward interactions that I'm like, the Elysium specifically, where I was like, how did they not find that one? Like, just play this out. We draw Travis next, right? Maybe we just play out everything. And then with Sarah, we can Kitty Pryde and Chavez, and we can force these to go. We can force Sarah to go left, or sorry, right. Strange Academy is multiple mana is very scary, but we should be able to outplay it. Let's do this in the right order, yeah. Not kill our own Kitty Pryde for no reason. Oh, we might be able to take it. It's gonna be close. Okay, at least they didn't put the Vulture in Strange Academy. The main question is, can we win, like, we're winning left for sure. Can we win another side? I don't know. But look how much power is this. It's kind of nuts, right? I mean, this isn't really a show of Kitty Pryde. This is a show of why Bast is like the nuts in this deck. Right, it was just an extra like 5 power here, plus like, I don't know. It just feels good. Oh man, yeah, them not filling here really sucks for us. Because let's say they have what do you call it? The guy with the big sword. We only go to 11. They go to a ton. I think we have to leave here, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll see. Kitty right now, I don't know, hasn't like elevated this deck beyond what it was. I think it was already very good. I'm curious to see, like, maybe it is just take out Sentinel for something more useful, right? Or take out the Nova. But I want to keep Killmonger in. It's so good versus enemy stun spots. It's tough. Like, I want to put Hitmonkey in for Sentinel, but Hitmonkey doesn't come out for a week. Hitmonkey would be the nuts. Alright, we'll hold this. We're restricted on space, so don't want to Nova randomly. Okay, Sentinel's turning into Hulk. Sound good. We'll use Angela to win the other side. I don't know. I will say, like, yeah, I didn't play this deck too much off stream, just a little bit. The wave decks are definitely a lot stronger. Hey, yo, Mysterio. Alright, bye Nova. Alright, we can try and use Angela Bishop to win the other lane. Also, I feel like so far I have not hit Kitty Pryde on 1 during stream, right? That's usually when she's best, is if you hit her on turn 1. Do this, play Sarah, Wolfsbane. Into Travis. Oh, we probably put one of them on the left then, right? Put Sarah on the Gamma Lab. That's how we maximize power, right? Yeah. Right, because Wolfsbane and or Travis is bigger. I don't know, we'll see. Could be Wolfsbane, Killmonger, could be just Travis. Depends what they play, right? Oh, that's very scary. Okay, Wolfsbane is 7 plus 9. 7 plus 3. Yeah, with the Angela, it's better, right, to play 2 things. Rather than play the 1 Travis. Because it's 10, not only is it 10 power, but it's also 2 Angela procs, which is 1 Angela proc. So as long as they can't win middle, we're good. But they use Mystique already, right? Yeah. Killmonger boosters. Alright, can we get Kitty Pryde on 1? That's why we have Travis in here, by the way. Travis is in here now not only to hit so that we get Sarah and Bast more often before turn 6, but also so we can get Kitty Pryde before turn 6, right? I feel like we have not hit her at all. Man, back-to-back Sanctum games, too. Not the best. We're just in a Sentinel here. We'll greed with the Bast a little bit. Back-to-back Sanctum is not bad if we hit the Kitty Pryde, right? Because then we could have just kept bouncing it on the Angela. Everything except Sentinel looks good. Hey, yo. Okay, we have Killmonger. Can probably afford to Bast here. No, Sentinel's good. Like, here Sentinel's ridiculously good, right? I don't want to play my other stuff so that I could save them for the Bast. But the reason Sentinel looks good, right, is because we're missing Kitty Pryde. But maybe just having the ability to do stuff without Kitty Pryde is important too. So we can go this into Nova Killmonger next turn. I want the Nova here, right? It just gives me extra Angela procs, right? So we go Sentinel here, and then we Nova Killmonger. Yeah. Yeah, goblins are going to be an issue. I think we're still fine. We open up 2 slots with the Killmonger. Man, why couldn't they have Prio? Because we're going to get another goblin here. Which is kind of annoying. But we're so far ahead on Hellfire Club, right? And we just play Travis, right? And sometimes you do just play Travis, right? Bad locations, Plunder Castle. Having Travis is pretty nice. Travis means we should beat a Destroyer. Yeah. Or do we tie? No, we beat it by 1, right? Dude, I'm telling you, Travis and Sarah is cracked. In this version of Sarah. I would not run it in like the Hawk versions and stuff. Right, this version, the whole idea is pretty much you don't want to draw anything on turn 6. I guess Shang is the only thing that you wouldn't mind on turn 6. Maybe sometimes Killmonger. But like everything else you want before, right? Love the Bishop variant, even if bundle has better animation. Yeah, I like the Bishop variant, even though I got the bundle. It's just like I like chess too much, right? That's my issue. He's literally holding a bishop. I don't know. It's just so flavorful. Hey, yo, that's not cool. It's fine. We don't need extra mana. Man, I'm holding everything for Bast. Where's the Bast, man? Alright, we'll play out Angela now. Punish, yeah. Punish for playing an unknown location. But it's fine. It's still correct most of the time. So. Alright. Can we hit Sarah here? Everything else I feel horrible playing. If we hit Bast, I'm happy to. Sarah or Bast? If we hit Kitty Pryde, I'm super sad. Okay. We spent a full turn Basting here. Our hand's just nuts with Bast, right? Pingo, Mysterio, Wolfsbane, Nova. Just 3 power Nova, right? Pretty good. Mysterio's 9 power across the board, right? Well, okay. I don't know if a mini Doctor Doom keeps up with a full Doctor Doom. I mean, we'll be tied here, ahead here. Play Nova. Wolfsbane here. They Odin. It's 9 there. How many plays are we getting? 5. Plus 9 plus 3, so 5 plus 12. So that's 17, right? We'll get plus 17 here, which means we're at 22. They'll be at 23. Ayo. Okay, so we can't beat an Odin there, so we do it this way. No, I have to put here. I have to make them play something here, right? If I do it this way, then they can get away with not playing there. So yeah, I think we do this. Tiger. Oh. Oh man, that's enough to beat me mid. Bro, what is this deck, man? Captain America, White Tiger. When you get really close, we also go to 22. But they soak one. Ayo. Can't play around Tiger there, right? I guess Captain America was from Camp Lehigh, right? If I play Nova here, we lose to Odin though, right? The same way, yeah. I guess both plays lost to Odin then. So maybe, I should have stuck with the original play. For sure. Kept the Nova on top of Angela. Yeah. Alright, can we get Kitty Pryde on 1? Getting Kitty Pryde on 1 feels like it's a lot worse than, like missing Kitty Pryde on 1 feels a lot worse than missing Sunspot on 1, right? Also here, I can't bounce Kitty Pryde like 10 times, right? But Sunspot would soak a bunch. Right here, I feel like I'm forced to play out the Angela. So I can start Kitty Pryde on her. Which is good. Like, definitely not a bad thing. But like, normally I'd want to stay for like Bast and stuff, right? And they get to play 6-drop. I mean, it's fine. We got a lot of Kitty value here. Alright, I think we even ignore the Sentinel value for the Kitty value. Like next turn we'll play Sentinel and Kitty, but this turn, yeah. Right, it's 4 power versus 3 power from the Sentinel. I wish I had that 1 extra energy last turn. Yoink. Yoink. I like the... I don't really like the animation, but I like the noise it makes. It's like a whoop. Man, wave. Okay, this is a good place, Sarah. I can show you guys the wave interaction for a second. It would have been better if they waved us on 5, but... So if you pull back Kitty after you get waved, for those of you that don't know, she'll cost only 1. So yeah, it only costs 1, but we're just gonna play Sarah here. Because we don't have an extra mana left over. Hey, yo. Played around leader. Okay, so Nova, we're never drawing Bast or Killmonger, right? So it's important to keep in mind. Well, Mysterio. At some point. Probably next turn. I'm trying to debate if I'm playing Chavez or not. If I do this way, we can go Mysterio, Chavez, Kitty Pryde on the last turn. Seems good. Seems good. I have to start counting the AO stream. AO. Fair. I do say it a little bit much. Lost a little bit of value on Wolfsbane, but 5 power Wolfsbane is still good. Oh wait, I can't Kitty and do Mysterio. This, right? So do we just Sean instead? They have Prio. So wherever we Sean, they can't play a big thing, right? And then we're basically just using a clone as another way to hit the Angela. This seems pretty good. 12 power Angela, 8 power Kitty Pryde. They shouldn't be able to play something small enough to dodge Shang-Chi and still win Tinkerers. And they need to do that while also putting 1 power into Asteroid M, right? Ayo. We need a command. This was what I was not looking forward to. I heard there were some bugs with Kitty Pryde and causing crashes. Didn't even get to see what happened. They played Odin on Jubilee and moved the Vision. So, oh yeah, moving the Vision beats us, right? Always, yeah. Okay. Vision, man. Giving bots cards that move is just the most annoying thing ever. Man, where's all my people? I was playing people before stream, beating them, and I was beating them up with the Kitty Pryde. Not really. I was beating them up with the wave interaction with Kitty Pryde. So we will get to that. Wave is just too good. Wave is too good. I'm just double checking to see. Wait, how do I? Yeah, let me just set up so we get the Snap News delivery service. Yeah. Ooh, Quantum Tunnel is interesting here. Because we can stick a Mysterio cologne in it. I think we do that. Try and flip into like Bishop or Chavez. Angela doesn't work in the tunnel, so that kind of sucks. As far as I know, Angela does not work. Okay, Killmonger, yeah. Killmonger in the Nova is nice. Do we save that for next turn, or do we play that now? What can we draw? I think we throw this in there. And then we Killmonger next turn. Maybe they'll play out a 1-drop. Yeah. This doesn't do anything, but it flips, right? Oh man, it is 0 power Mysterio. Actually the worst hit in the deck. At least with Kitty Pryde I could pick her up and put her back in. Okay, but Killmonger just always wins it for us, right? Kills their Human Torch and Iron Fist. Why do they have Crystal in their deck? Whose idea was it to give the move deck Crystal? TVA, man. Man, I feel like I'm literally can you guys count how many times I've drawn Kitty since I started streaming? It's in the deck and we have Travis and I feel like I'm still not seeing it all. She was good in that one game where we got the Angel out on turn 1. But other than that, we haven't really hit her. There was one time earlier with Sarah that we had her. Alright, we'll do one more. Maybe it's the deck. We'll do one more of this deck and we'll switch to the OP deck. Or there's 2 OP decks. There's one without Thanos and one with Thanos. No, that's the best card in my hand. Oh, we got the Mysterio too. Imagine. That was like 8 power discarded by Sokovia. And then we have Dream Dimension there to kill our Sarah too. Why couldn't we discard the Sarah, man? Here, we'll go Angela Mysterio. And then ideally we hit Novas at some point. Nice. Maybe we play the small ones, right? Because next turn then we can just play a big one. Yeah. We're literally just playing Nightcrawler for Bishop buff here. And Angela buff. We're gonna kill them all. Yeah, it sucks that I can't. Yeah. Alright, I need something to do alongside Killmonger. Yeah. On the last turn, right? It's gonna be the option between Killmonger or Chavez, I guess. Probably we're gonna have to choose Chavez then. Right, just Chavez middle might be enough. Move the Nightcrawler into Dream Dimension. This beats Heimdall middle. I guess not Heimdall, right? I don't know, man. We'll bet 2 cubes on it. I think we lose to Heimdall, right? Oh, no Heimdall. I think we beat this, right? Because Real Mysterio is on Machine World. Alright, there you go. Mysterio wins games. Alright. You guys want to see the OP deck? Oh, do I upgrade this? I like the blue already, though. We'll leave it for now. At least until we see the shop. OP deck? Okay. This is... So do you want to see the OP deck with Thanos or without Thanos? This is with Thanos. Actually, I don't have it set up with Thanos yet. Let's do it without Thanos first. Literally, you just take out Sarah, Yondu, and then you can put in Thanos. Or you take out Sarah, Yondu, Psylocke for like Thanos, and Travis, and Lockjaw. But yeah, we'll try it without Thanos first. This is the one that I was wrecking people on ladder with earlier. Yeah, we can do a Thanos version later. Yeah, you guys already saw the Thanos version. KM was running the Thanos version. This is the non-Thanos version. It's just Jet's list, but I replaced his early game with Kitty Pryde. And it's actually cracked. Like, having Kitty Pryde is just so cracked in his list. Because, right, his list really wants to run Sunspot, but you can't really do that with Killmonger. Kitty Pryde, you can run with Killmonger. Do this, we get to... Yeah, and you'll get to see... You're going to get to see some nonsense here, by the way. It might not be as good. Okay, let's actually stick this here. I'm like, we don't really... I don't have board space, but... Oh man, everything is going to shift. Wait, Bifrost really wrecks me here, right? I guess it's fine, because we can bounce the wave. Yeah, we're good, we're good. Let's Psylocke here, then. Does it matter where I Psylocke? I don't know. Animation looks clean. Yeah, it's a really nice animation. I don't know how it looks for your opponent, but I assume it also looks good for your opponent. Alright, so normally what you do is you wave and then you Odin the wave, but since everything shifts onto Dark Dimension, we're just gonna bounce the wave. Yeah. And then we'll get to wave Kitty Pryde next turn. Or we can do something else, we'll see. You're requesting with his list you used yesterday. Which one? This list? I assume you meant this, not his. How did Kitty start too? I played Kitty and picked her up and she became 2 power. But yeah, so here's the broken stuff, right? You just pick up Kitty and now you can Kitty plus something else. You're paid. Yeah. The Jet list, yeah. I like it a lot. But Kitty takes it to the next level. It kind of sucks here. Like, we could have re-waved them, but I'd rather just Doom Odin. It sucks that Bifrost into the Dark Dimension was here. But we'll see the nuts eventually. Did you pay to flex your Thanos animation? True. But yeah. Right, so if we had the full combo, right, we would have Odin first. And then picked up Kitty Pryde. So Kitty Pryde would be a little bit bigger. Oh, man. Alright, we got smacked by the Hellabot, but... Hey, yo. You will lose to high roll in hell, I guess. Alright, let's see if we can fully get the combo. I like the Jet list a lot, iBoss, so it's good to hear that's working for you. Yeah, it just struggles early, but honestly, early game stuff doesn't really matter too much right now, as long as you have all the OP wave stuff, right? So, but it's a hard list to play. So, but also, if you run on ladder, it's probably like even better. Like if you're trying to climb up to infinite, Because to my knowledge, no one's gonna expect it. Maybe someone out there is paying attention to the Jet and the tournaments and stuff, but I don't see any big streamers running the just like strict wave Sarah kind of stuff. All right, so if I play Psylocke here, it flips up on turn 3, right? So might as well play it now. Means if we draw Sarah, we can play it. The Thanasis is harder to learn. True. Oh, it depends. It depends, yeah. It's a little bit harder, yeah. Plunder with Starlight Citadel. Interesting. Okay, we hold wave for next turn, for sure. Bots, yeah, I mean, bots are cheating, right? So they're gonna lose, for sure, for sure. Man, if only we had Kitty Pryde here. I needed a little bit of power everywhere. Should I just stack all of these? So I can Odin them, right? Isn't this just broken? Learn to use beasts correctly. Oh, are you talking about the... Oh yeah, if you're talking about the Valkyrie Thanos list, that's a really difficult list, yeah. I thought you were talking about like the normal Thanos list. Yeah, the Valkyrie one's like crazy. Alright, we lock ourselves out of Plunder Castle. Man, that's kind of annoying, but I think we still do this. This will let us play Death, She-Hulk, and something else, I think. Oh man, if they have Ultron. Wait, no, they can only add 12 with Ultron, right? Or am I missing something? Each bot will be 3, so yeah, they can only add 12. Oh, I guess I can't play one other thing, but I don't really want to play one other thing. Yeah, it would be Ultron. Don't deny the professional. I mean, yeah, it's literally like almost impossible to have 100% win rates. Although I saw Tori post earlier that he was like, I think he went on like a 20 win streak versus the treating bots or so. 20 or maybe he got higher. I don't know what he ended at. Which is kind of nuts. I wonder what deck he was playing. Because like sometimes you just lose to locations, right? So you have to get lucky and play well, right? And have a deck that's resilient to locations. This deck is really resilient to locations, right? You have ways to get in with Doom. You have your 5 and 6s. It's pretty solid. Oh man, we got Kitty. GG. We're not turning Kitty into a Hulk, by the way. We're turning Psylocke into a Hulk. Question mark. I don't know what I said. So oh wait, did I try Kitty with Beast in my bounce list? Kitty currently doesn't work with Beast. Yeah. Sorry about that. I missed that. But yeah, if they fix it, then we'll try it. But right now it does nothing with Beast. So not really a reason to play it. Yeah, she'll be 0 for 1 turn. Which is just like not good enough reason to run it. Alright, you're gonna spend all that mana on Beast. I think they... Or actually no, they haven't confirmed if that's a bug or not. What do I want to do this turn? Also, I think we're gonna crash if I pick up Kitty here. Let's see, let's find out. Try and get ahead. Has to be a bug. Yes, probably. It's tough. Right now, Kitty doesn't change in cost if you pick her up, ever. like, because you pick her up during not a turn, she doesn't change cost. Did we just go Dr. Doom Odin? Yeah, probably, right? It's kind of tough to beat. We can pick up Kitty Pryde next turn. We could pick her up now. Oh, maybe we should have picked her up now to dodge Killmonger. Okay, no, we're good. Oh, no, now we can't Odin. And we lose Limbo. That's a good Magneto. So ever this. Can they ever play enough cards? This will be 8. We'll be up 5 here then. I think it's kind of tough to beat this, right? They have to beat 13 here or play 2 cards with one of them being 5 on the left. I mean, it is turn 7, so it's possible. Oh man, Maximus. That does it, right? Because we pull Killmonger. So we're a little bit short. Kitty, why? Oh, if only we had the good card. We're just missing the good card. But yeah, Kitty, like I tried the bounce list, but it doesn't help it because you can't make her a 0. So it's just kind of awkward. That's why we were doing the Sarah one before. That's the better one that runs Angela and Bishop. Yeah. Could try something with Collector maybe at some point. Alright, we have the nuts. It doesn't even really matter what we draw. Just having Wave and Odin is like nuts, right? But we can get Killmongered here for sure. So we might just hold you on turn 3. Let's see. I mean, they have Prio. Oh, it's 50-50 Prio, right? Can they keep Prio? We have Prio. I mean, we never play around Killmonger, right? Okay. Oh, man. Why did they have to play on Hellfire Club, man? Alright, but they took Prio now, so we're good. So now we get to go Wave, and this is broken stuff, right? You go Wave into Odin, and then since we're Odining on the Yondu and the Wave, we'll get be able to play Death and another card. Oh, and we'll get to play Death, another card, and Kitty Pryde. Since they killed one card for us. Right, so this is just the Giganuts. Right, so Kitty still costs 1. Can play her out. We get to Yondu and Wave them, so Death will be cheap enough to play alongside Kitty Pryde. Although we won't be able to play either into Hellfire Club. This is so dumb. Hey, you don't like Sandman? Sandman but with a ton of stats? Oh, okay, we kind of missed something that can win Hellfire Club. I guess we just tie it with Sarah. Where are we putting our stats? I mean, it's a tiebreaker game, right? This is 24 stats. Like, imagine if we hit Arrow, Doom, or She-Hulk, right? It would be like 30 stats almost we're playing out. Pretty strong. But yeah, pretty dumb, yeah. But it's like the nuts. Honestly, Kitty Pryde doesn't really add to it. It's mostly just the Odin Wave stuff that Jeet discovered. Yeah, it's possible Sarah's just Chavez here and then Psylocke something else. That is one thing I'm kind of testing. At that point, then it's not Jet's list anymore. At that point, it will become my list. When we put Chavez and something else over Psylocke. Right, it could just be Chavez over... Yo, thank you for the follow, Charge Burrito. Welcome, welcome. Yo, what's up, Join the Resistance? We out here breaking Kitty Pryde. Why Kitty doesn't sync with Wave? Kitty does not sync with Wave because Kitty. Okay, well, I don't know this for sure because I don't make the game, but Kitty, you pull her in between turns. So yeah, I'm assuming this is how they code it based on her interaction. Is that you pick her up in between a turn, so she doesn't get affected by any of the effects. Her ability, I don't think it's her coded ability. I think it's because of the wave interaction. Okay, this is interesting. Can we pick up Kitty Pryde from Miniaturize Lab? I don't know, but also I really want to win Eternity Range. But yeah, it's like an in-between state. Hello, Ketchup vs. Castle. What can you sell for Kitty? Well, what was originally in here before Kitty was Lizard. So yeah, you could run it with just Lizard. It's still pretty strong. But yeah, Lizard used to be in here. Ketchup versus Catsup. Big ol' Lizard. But yeah, Kitty has the advantages where if you get Kitty early, she's more power, but if you get her late, then like it's basically the same as Lizard. So definitely can get away with Lizard. They're snapping me. Okay, we'll pick this up just to avoid a Killmonger, right? There's no downside to picking her up. I guess if they follow up the Odin on the wave. No, but they don't. Okay. Alright, now we want our wave, and then we win, right? Oh man, this is disgusting. Do we Killmonger so that we get... How cheap is death? There's been one destroy. So here we get a 1 She-Hulk, a 3 death, and a 1 Kitty Pryde. Oh man, the math here is hard. I think we Killmonger. It makes death free, right? That's just too good. I think that's better than floating for the She-Hulk, right? Because death is just more power. Yo, thank you for the follow, Rabbit. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, death is more power than She-Hulk, so it's... And we gotta play the Killmonger out, right? But yeah, Killmonger gets 2 destroys here. Kitty, we can bounce Kitty. Go like Shang-Chi, She-Hulk. Oh man. Oh, I guess there's no reason to bounce Kitty, right? Bouncing here is just 2 power extra. I'd rather play the She-Hulk out. This is like impossible to beat if they Doctor Doom. They go up to 5 here. Yeah, so I definitely put She-Hulk here in case of like Doctor Doom at Eternity Range into like Infinite, right? Is the card still viable in Bishop Bounce? Like I was using it in Sarah with like Bishop and stuff. That I think is still good. With Falcon and not, I mean it's kind of pointless, right? Because okay, if that went into an Odin, we could have lost. But otherwise, we're good. Hitting it with Falcon or Beast, right, doesn't achieve anything. In fact, it makes it worse, right, because you don't get the +2. So it doesn't synergize with the bounce deck that well. And the bounce deck already has an issue with like mana resources. Maybe there's a way to build it, but until it can be reduced to 0 by Beast, I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, you don't get the +2, no. Because it's part of the ability, right? It's return this to your hand to gain +2 power. I guess that's kind of vague. They should specify that it's her ability. That makes it that way. That gives the +2, not other things. Well, it doesn't specify that she returns herself for the plus. That's what they're missing, right? She almost makes it seem like, right, if you read it, you don't realize that you can pull her herself, right? You can return this to your hand. Like, that's kind of vague. Yeah, I wish it would be a little bit more clear. Like, they should give it like a... I mean, I don't know how else you would word it. I assume they went through testing and stuff, and they're like, yeah, this is, people understand this the best. All right, we just want wave, and then we already have the nuts. It's literally, this deck is just about drawing wave, right? Then we can play like death plus doom or something plus kitty. Dude, this deck is kind of busted. As is the Thanos variation. But honestly, I don't know if the Thanos variation is better or not. It might be better than this without Chavez, right? Like I said, Chavez over Sarah is probably a thought. But like, sometimes it's less likely you hit the wave in the Thanos list, right? So that means it's worse. It's all about drawing the wave. Well, I guess the wave and at least one thing that enables you, right? Which is Kitty Pryde or She-Hulk. Okay, well, we don't have the wave, so we just play out a death, right? This is still seems pretty good to me. Maybe put it here. Someone explain to you interaction between wave and kitty. Yeah. So if you wave, we'll see it. We'll get it again. But if you wave and pull kitty back to your hand, kitty will still cost 1. So you can wave on like 4, right? And then when you have 5 mana, you can pull kitty back, play her again, and play a 4 mana thing. Basically, whenever you pull kitty back, she always costs 1, no matter what else is like affecting her on the board. Like Elysium doesn't even affect her. Beast won't affect her. Empty hand, yeah, it's just gonna be Travis, right? And this always beats Travis. Hello, how did they change null? Null is not changed. Or I guess, okay, null in the last patch, right? So last Tuesday was changed so that in your deck it doesn't have it doesn't gain power. So if you negative it, it will still be at 0. Yeah, no problem, Mogul. So right, if you negative your deck, null will be 0 and not whatever power of stuff is destroyed. That was a change. But it's not really that much of a functional change, except specifically for the negative interaction. Yo, thank you for the follow, Tiban God. And I think Mogul Muggles followed at the same time, but it didn't show it. So yeah, thank you as well. You guys, somehow you followed at the same time, and I think you bugged the bot. That's kind of funny. Because I see it on a different window, but it didn't show up in chat. Thank you guys so much. Okay, we go Yondu, pick up Kitty, play another Kitty. Now we just need wave, we have Odin. This is like, yeah, really good. But if I kill someone and he's in deck, he stays 0. No. Well, yes, while he's in the deck, but as soon as you draw it, it will gain power for everything destroyed the game. Like, it's not different if you draw it. It's just like a technical change of like while it's in the deck, it's not affecting it's not updating. But like it will, it's not like it has to be in your hand to gain all the power. Hey man, that's not cool. I'm just gonna kill it. It's not an actual change. Well, it's specifically a change to make it more consistent, right? It shouldn't actually cost mana in your deck while it's in your deck. Or it shouldn't be gaining power while it's in your deck, right? In different Morbius. Now it should be the same, right? Or am I wrong about that? I think, oh, you know what? They did change Morb, right? So now Morb says it's 0 while it's in your hand. Man, are we gonna beat by just Vibranium? Because I can't play anything. I mean, we can still look. You can even Dream Dimension. You can pick up Kitty and play her back down. Pretty cool. But yeah, I think we lose here because literally I can't play anything. I've like played nothing for like the past couple turns. I mean, unless this wins, maybe. Some world. Is this code GS? I don't know. Yep, it is, yeah. Yep, colors, yeah. Oh, does that beat us mid? Kitty is 10, right? So we're good? Oh no, we lose by 1. Hey, yo. More just an update in hand, but null does, yeah. And I think that's because it's easier to... their reasoning there is it's easier to count your discards, right? Because discards you can count in game than it is for all the power that's destroyed, right? That was their reasoning behind that. Right? No, it's like, how are you going to remember every single card that's been destroyed over the course of the game? So I still don't know if Null still gains power from Dracula or not. Right? That used to be a thing. And same thing for Morb, but now it definitely doesn't work for Morb. So maybe that's why they changed it, right? Because you're pretty much never putting Null and Dracula in a deck, right? So they're like, oh, it's better to like keep it so it updates in hand. And then they just changed it specifically for Morb, because generally you run Morb and Dracula in the same deck, right? So kind of like a shadow nerf to Dracula discard decks in a way. All right, so here's the other combo, right? The Psylocke Sarah. I don't know if it's worth running Psylocke and Sarah for this, by the way. Like Travis could just be better. Null, I don't think Null's good in Destroy Spiritka. If you have Galactus, then yes, but Destroy, definitely not worth it. Right, and we get to She-Hulk plus 2 other things, right, which is like also very, very good thing to be able to do. Right, so we'll wave, float 3 mana, so She-Hulk will be free, and then our other 2 things will be 3 mana. Yeah, Morb equals math, Null equals no math, yeah. I mean, that's why they made the change. Whether or not there was a better way to make the change is a different question. Wait, didn't they... What did they play into Vormir? Oh, they played Nova into Vormir? Okay. Alright, and they get to play 1 card, right? So we just take that 1 card. Oh, but they have Prya. Okay, that's fine, though. So I was just thinking, like, about, like, Professor X here, right? But the Arrow will win Starlit Citadel, even if they Profx. Actually, here's something to think about, right? Let's do this. This seems better. Colossus. Wait, does that actually win? No way. She looks too big. But yeah. So that's why Sarah is in here. And Psylocke's useful as well to cheat out an early Doom if you miss everything too, right? You can play it on 4. Right, and ideally, right, so the reason Kitty is so good, like an upgrade to this deck, is because like you saw there, I didn't have Kitty early, but I was wasting all this extra mana. But also I want to play Killmonger, right? So Kitty's like really good if you want to play a Killmonger deck. Because unlike Sunspot, it's a non-committal, right? You'd have to like find a way to protect Sunspot to dodge Killmonger. Kitty, you can just pick up and play her after the Killmonger. Hey, can we get Kitty? Yeah, let's go. I will say Kitty is also even better than Sunspot. Something I haven't heard many people say is that she's really good at like you don't commit to a location with her, right? She's really good for that as well. Your opponent doesn't know where the power goes. And then you can also manipulate priority. We'll take an early Sarah here. Right, so like if I yeah, if your opponent's committing really hard to a spot, you can pick her up, put her somewhere else. Oh. Yeah, if we get hit by Killmonger here, that is true. But she doesn't dodge your opponent's Killmonger. That's something to keep in mind. Unless you always don't maintain priority. So yeah. So maybe I should have been manipulating so I didn't maintain priority, right? So I should have put it on. Well, I guess there it didn't matter because we hit the 50-50 to get prio anyways. Okay, how many things died? 1. We don't have She-Hulk, so we can play stuff with the wave. Right, we can do this, and then we'll be able to death and something if death doesn't get pulled by Grand Central. Maybe we play wave mid. Yeah, this is kind of a clutch Triskelion draw. Do I think Kitty will go and hit Monkey? Yes, for sure. It depends. I think it will. I don't think it will be required. Because bounce does have the issue with like hand size and mana sometimes. To like to where it might not make sense. Alright, look at this, man. Isn't this ridiculous? I can death She-Hulk and Doctor Doom. Look how much power this is. It's 10 plus 21. It's 31 power on turn 6. From nothing. I basically didn't play anything because they Killmongered me. But who cares? If you can just put 31 on the last turn. Required if it's in the optimal deck. I would be surprised if it's in the optimal deck. Oh man, we still lose? Because they had... Wait, how did they get... Oh, they white queened our death. I was like, how did they play 2 cards? They white queened our death. I should have thought about that. Oh, I guess we can never beat that then, right? Tough. Yeah, if your opponent also runs She-Hulk and death, it's not as good. That will definitely mess you up. Yeah, they had the nuts. I thought I had the nuts. They had the nuts. I don't know if Kitty... If they change her beast synergy, she will be in the best deck. But honestly, like, I don't know if she'll be... If it's as much as the Zabu thing, right? Because she doesn't enable Hitmonkey to be bigger, right? I mean, I guess Hitmonkey will be 2 bigger. It's less of a big, like... She won't be like as big of an impact in that deck as like the Zabu Darkhawk stuff is. She'll still have impact, but it's not like you can't play the deck without Kitty Pryde for sure. At least I don't think so. Waiting for Nebula. Ayo. Based. Debating if I should stack these, right? I want to wave into Odin on top of the wave. And do some funky stuff that way. So we'll arrow them the other way. I was thinking like if I want to wave on top of the arrow. I guess now I have the choice. Or no, if I want to wave on top of the Psylocke. Yeah, that's what I meant. Or not. Seems pretty good. If we draw a Doctor Doom, we always win Plunder. Unless, of course, they have Doctor Doom. The extra mana for Psylocke is good because it can get help us cheat out the She-Hulk as well. Looks like Big Jessica. Oh yeah, Nebula, yeah. That's the only thing I can think about where Nebula goes. It's like kind of like the Storm style deck. Hey, look, the new armor variant. And inked. Have you guys seen it inked yet? This has no effects because it's a bot variant, but like, look how sick this looks. Alright, but yeah, see with the Psylocke and Wave stacked, right now I can shield with something, right? Which should always win us tiebreakers. I don't think they can get into Plunder. If they do, then they lose power on Warpath, right? Nebula Mind Game card. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, there's a lot of combos with like the Wave Odin stuff. It's kind of nutty. Venomized armor. I think I've seen it, but not it with any effects on it. I don't know how good Nebula will be. That's a hard evaluation because those style of 4-drops aren't really played. Does the card bot even have Nebula yet? What was her starting stat? 6? Oh no, yeah, they don't have it updated yet. What's her starting stats? 4, 6. And then she gains 4 or 2 each turn. It's 2, right? If it's 2, I don't think it's very good. Yeah, it's like slightly better than Jessica. I don't know. It does force your opponent to like play there if they want to contest that lane, which is a consideration. This is tough. Psylocke or Yondu, right? It depends whether or not we think we're gonna draw death. I think Psylocke's a little bit better because then I can Yondu and wave, right? If I miss like Sarah here. Alright, so we get to do this, wave, right? And we'll get to see some nut stuff with the Odin as well here. But yeah. You guys get to see the the Kitty Pryde wave combo again. That's max before 10. Well, can it gain that turn? Nebula and then Provex? Ayo. That's not a bad idea, honestly. A big raccoon or group. Oh yeah, I guess I haven't thought about that. Like, that enables the other guardians as well. Alright, so now we get to see like the nuts, like the fact that I can pull this back and it's still 1 mana. And then Odin again. And then we play Kitty Pryde into Danger Room and cry when she dies. I guess I should have put it into Onslaughts, right? Because I'm going to pick her up again. Oh man, that's a lot of power. Wait, yeah, why did I play her right? We played her right because we always dodge the Danger Room, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. We got the death off the top too. So yeah, we can pick up Kitty. She's still 1 even though we're waved. And we got to play death and Kitty again. Yeah. This is I only run bangers here. I don't think I want to fight for the Iron Man lane. So let's put both here in case one of them dies, right? Yeah, okay, we're good anyways. Kitty. Is Kitty the good card or is it Wave? That's why I was playing the non-wave deck earlier, but she was still good in the non-wave deck with Angela. It was just like less featured. Like it feels like she's more featured in the wave decks. Cause just like an extra like 5-10 power. Which is really nice when you don't play much early on. Yeah, they still haven't answered the wave question. I like extra 5 to 10 power. Wait, what did we destroy? Hey, oh wait, what did we destroy? It doesn't tell, the deck tracker doesn't tell me. Any viewers in chat? What did Yondu destroy? My deck tracker is not showing me. It just shows a blank card. Okay, we can try and go for an early Profex. Oh, you're working. Wonder if we get a card that boosts on location effects. Isn't that not Snow Guard, basically? So next month we have Snowguard coming out, and assuming that she has the same text. Did we get diff there? We did, right? Because we just got 5 mana. They got more than 5. Snowguard, oh wait, no, this is also not updated. Snowguard's wrong as well. But Snowguard reactivates effects. Oh wait, they waived for us. Nice. So we still get the Kitty proc. Can I have the YouTube link? This is just Spotify. I'll give you a Spotify link. How do I share the link? Oh, here you go. I'll make a command for it. Hold on, let me type out the command. Here, let me play out this game though. It's kind of weird to waive them. We don't really have anything better to do. Because they have our She-Hulk and Death. Kitty, Nividillier, and Taskmaster. Well, as long as Kitty is in play, right? If Kitty's in play and Nividillier, Taskmaster will copy her. But if you pick her up, then she won't, right? I don't know how long I should make this command be. Well, we'll just make it this long. It's a lo-fi anime playlist, if anyone's interested. Man, the fact that they have Captain Marvel here, but we just do this, right? And this beats Captain Marvel? No, it does not, right? This beats Captain Marvel? It depends what they have, right? Leader! No, that's not allowed. Oh, we should have played the same thing, but on the other side. Actually, is there any way we could have beat that? If we flip the Doctor Doom over here, we still lose, right? Wow, leader always wins for them? Nuts. Yeah, no problem, resistance. If you move her out of Nividillier, Taskmaster won't work, right? Because Taskmaster now requires her to be in play with the most recent patch. But yeah, if you move her out of Nividillier and replay her, right, it would just copy whatever she was at. But yeah, she'll whiff if you have her in hand, right? Oh man, we have Wave and Kitty Pryde. Low-key, if I was like trying to seriously climb with this deck, I'd probably just snap every time I have Wave, Kitty Pryde, and like either Death or She-Hulk. It's just too good. This almost feels like old Zabu. Don't know why I watch anime. I've talked about anime multiple times on the stream. There's no way you didn't know. Okay, we'll flip Psylocke. We have good stuff in our deck, right? But we definitely make sure we flip first, right? In case we hit Killmonger before we play Kitty. Here I'm trying to avoid Prio, so I'm playing Kitty on the right. I see Vinland. No, I don't watch Vinland Saga. I'm very new to the whole anime scene. Like, I only started watching like senior year of college. Do we not play Kitty so that we can She-Hulk? I think so, right? So we can go She-Hulk plus something, right? Then Saga's good. Okay, I will keep that in mind. But I have a couple that I'm watching right now. But this is a Marvel Snap stream. Oh, well, now I could have picked it up. Match. We hit the Psylocke, so now I could... I mean, I still get the extra mana anyways for the Kitty Pryde now, I guess. Oh wait, I only have 6? Should I... Oh, it was turn 5. Oh, I should have waved middle. Oops. I thought it was turn 6. Alright, whatever. We just got to do this into... Wait, okay, let's just hit the wave again, right? Easy hit wave again. I'm a bot. No, I've tried to keep up with what I can. Oh, they waved for us. Awesome. Okay, now we can hit like death and I'll be happy. Sarah? Okay, wait, Sarah is actually nuts. If we hit death here, we can like death, Kitty Pryde and something. Okay, this is still good. They can only play one card, so arrow is nuts. This adds 9 minus 13, so this always wins. I'm busy. No, I mean I watch like a few episodes here and there of like different whatever I'm currently on. It's tough, man. Not much beats AOT, so. Yeah, it depends on my mood. Because I watch, I mean, in general, I watch a lot of different TV shows and movies. But obviously, like, I've gone a bit down now that I'm streaming. But I still try and get my stuff in. Season 2 hasn't convinced you. I assume they're talking about Vinland there. I have not watched any Vinland. Unless we're talking about AOT. AOT is peak. Full Metal, yeah, Full Metal is on my list. Alright, we have the Psylocke into Sarah into Wave nonsense. So we just need like Yondu or Kitty and it's even more nonsense. Got the nuts. Dodge Electra. Oh man, dude, this deck feels like bullying, man. I need to where's all my where's Gap and Duake, man? I need people to make this feel more fair against. Although to be honest, I was wrecking them earlier with this same deck. This deck is like crazy good. Alright, we pick this up to dodge a Killmonger, right? And just throw priority. Change your name to Asuna. There's no Asuna in AOT, right? Isn't Asuna from like that other show? It's Limbo, right? So we don't wave now. We Killmonger. Kitty. And then we can go like wave Kitty next turn and do some nonsense. Sword Art. Yeah, I couldn't get into Sword Art. I watched like the first 12 episodes or so. Maybe I'll go back to it. I like the concept, but oh, you meant Mikasa. Hey man, Mikasa's pretty sweet. I don't know if I'm a huge Mikasa fan though. That's tough. That's tough. As far as like anime goes. I'm a fan, but I don't even know if I put her in my favorite AOT characters. I'd have to think about that. Oh man, just look at this nonsense, man. You played Doctor Doom, Shang-Chi, Death, Shulk, and Kitty Pryde, and it's like 8 power. Who are my favorite few? This is such a weird question. Dude, I was not expecting to answer questions like these when I decided to stream Marvel Snap today. I don't know, man. I have to go think about it. This is a Marvel Snap stream. it depends. Like, right, just like Marvel Snap and like most things in life, I like variety, right? So depending on like the animes I'm watching at the time or the shows, my tastes change. I'm put on the spot. Bro, I just don't want to get like roasted, dude. No, I'm just messing with you guys. I don't know. I'd have to go see a list of all the animes I've watched and like decide, I guess. Oh man, I was like, our hand's good, we have the good card, and then it was like a Tillet. Do we just play the good card? No, we don't, right? We don't judge you. Hey man, it's today's maybe another day. Today's Kitty Pryde Day, so there's a good amount of people watching me today. But speaking of that, thank you everyone who's stopping by. But I don't think I want to scare away all the new people. Don't want to disagree with people's anime taste. Oh, we got the good card. GG. I mean, it's not as good because we can't float or pick up Kitty Pryde with it. So we're just doing this, right? We're not waving. We're just going to go Doctor Doom. Yeah, yo, speaking of emotes, of Galactus emotes. Still waiting on my Galactus emote. Got no reply about it. Kind of triggered. Alright, I think we're good. Oh. We win mid though. Okay. That was a little closer than I thought it would be. They had Shang-Chi plus one other thing they could have won. But I assume they had Travis. Alright, how are we feeling? Should we make this deck actually good? You guys want to make this deck actually good? I feel like I've played like 30 games of this now. Today, not all on stream. I feel like it's, as much as I love Sarah, Sarah's gone. We're putting a Chavez in here. Sarah out, and what else are we putting in here? What kind of does the Psylocke roll? Do we keep Psylocke anyways for the Doom Odin stuff? Maybe it's just Sarah out. I kind of want to put in like an actual 2-drop though. Let's put Lizard in. Lizard's just too OP, right? Alright, it's no longer Kitty Jet. It's Kitty nonsense now. Thanos later? Yeah, Thanos later. You guys have seen Thanos already. If you guys all really want to see Thanos, we can play it. Thought this deck was busted. Why am I making it worse? I'm making it even more busted. The goal of the stream is to make the most busted Kitty Pryde deck. I'm like too many to just choose one. Hey, yo. Not. Yeah. Because you're at work. Oh, fun thing about Muir Island. She keeps the buff for Muir Island. It's actually really cool to put her in. Right? You take her out and she's keeping the buff the whole time. Since we have Kitty, we don't Lizard. Lizard is basically there just for when we don't get Kitty. Right? We just need something to do when we miss Kitty Pryde. She does dodge Wakanda and embassy buffs. But yeah, we can even play Lizard now, right? And then we can go Killmonger plus Kitty. But yeah, she synergizes ridiculously well with Mirror Island. I think the only thing she's better with is Shuri's Lab, because she doubles each time on Shuri's Lab and gains the +2. So I had like a 40 power Kitty earlier today. It was very nice. Alright, we just do Wave, She-Hulk, Shang-Chi. I don't think we need to pick up Kitty anymore. She's 10 power. We're winning that location. And then we can just arrow them onto the Dino lane, right? Basically, we're playing old arrow stuff. Seems pretty good to me. But yeah, having Chavez to draw Kitty Pryde and Wave more often seems kind of broken. Seems busted. Chavez with cards you want to draw early is just so... Oh man. Bro, are we gonna get bot Jubileed? You're kidding me. I was like, yeah, I should have thought about the Jubilee, man. If I just put the arrow mid, we were fine then. Because we don't even... Yeah, I should have put arrow mid, right? Because then in their negative deck, we wouldn't even lose to Iron Man, right? It would beat everything. Yeah. I gotta remember arrow is not the best anymore. Without priority, right? Since we're always behind on priority with this deck, maybe not always, but a lot of the times, it's probably better to like Shang-Chi, just like win 3 lanes, right? Over trying arrow. And I should think about that too, especially because Doctor Doom exists. Yeah. It's better just to win the lanes. It's all good, it's all good. 1 cost 11 power Kitty. It's not really 1 cost though, right? It's like you're spending a little bit of money, or not money, mana each turn. But it's like mana that in like this deck and this style of deck you're gonna waste anyways, right? You were never gonna use that mana, so it is like nice to have, to spend it. Right, like look, I'm literally just skipping 2-3. I would rather be like flipping a Kitty right now. If I get Odin, I can re-trigger Killmonger. Sometimes you dream of old area with all the Shuris. Yep. Alright, let's hit Odin so I can re-trigger the Killmonger. That's no Odin. Alright, we'll go Shield, Kitty Pryde, and then we'll wave next turn. We're drawing Chavez and then 1 other card, right? So we can still draw the Odin. We'll have a 1-3. Otherwise, we'll draw Death, which still combos with the wave stuff. Probably should have pulled Kitty. Oh wait, no, I just played Kitty, right? So yeah. We're good, we're good. Then I would just do some wave nonsense. I do say, like, actually playing Kitty feels like a lot of fun from just the pick up and like put down aspect, right? You have to think about where you're putting it a little bit. It like feels like a skillful card. Oh man, we hit it. Let's go. Alright, so Odin wipes out here, here, and middle. So I should put some power here, right? Odin the Killmonger, not a player you'll see every day. And Kitty dodges it, right? So that's why like Kitty's so much better than Sunspot. If you had Sunspot here, like Sunspot would be bigger, but it would die to your Killmonger, right? Granted, nowadays, mostly what Killmonger's killing is like Thanos stones or Sunspots, but Sunspots get pretty big. And sure, it runs Titania too. So if they're not hidden under a Cosmo, it's going to be pretty rough. But yeah, this list is still weakened to Shuri, right? Because Shuri doesn't really care about playing 1 card a turn. So you'd have to be pretty skillful with trying to get your Shang-Chi off somehow. Or maybe you'd have to throw in like Magneto over something. Oh, Kitty on 1, let's go. See, I don't know if it's my brain or if I'm actually getting Kitty more often now. Since we added Chavez, but it feels like we hit her a few more times in a row. than we did before. When it ties, yeah, it's random, yeah. So like the beginning of the turn prio is random, yeah. If I play her into Morag, I can pick her back up, right? Try it. I don't have to play something before I pick her back up, right? Not that it would really matter. Yeah, okay. Alright, look at this. We get to like commit Kitty here just to try and get the cards from Asgard, and then we can pick her back up, right? Seems good to me. Alright, can we get Odin? Odin makes this play nutty, right? Yeah. Right, normally, like, one thing I've learned, right? Normally, like, you might think, like, oh, let's go Doctor Doom, Odin, right? Do that stuff. No. We're gonna make a Sandman. We're just gonna Odin the wave again. And do that nonsense. And my opponent can't play the game, and I'm just playing Kitties and Doctor Dooms, and they're locked out of Morag, so our Doctor Doom wins. Seems good. Yeah, Prio, as far as I know, is random on ties. Yeah. So yeah, now we just Doctor Doom, and we pull Kitty, we play Kitty. Since we wave them, right, they can't play into Morag, so we can just play her on flooding in case they have like Arrow, right, or something like that. That's why we play Doctor Doom and Kitty on top of the Kingpin lane. Play around Arrow or Magneto's kind of nonsense. Not bad, not bad. This might be the optimized list. The worst card looking at this list that I'm thinking about is like Arrow. But Arrow's pretty good with Wave. This feels a lot better than the Sarah stuff. As much as I like the Sarah stuff for like the uber high rolls, I think this is better. Right, as much as I like playing like 5 cards on turn 6, while my opponent can only play 1. I think having the consistency is better of being like able to lizard them and stuff, right? Like here's like a turn where it's like I always want to play like a 2-drop and Kitty Pryde, right? Turn 3, right? Before it was like Psylocke, which is pretty weak play of Kitty Pryde. Now we get to play 5 power of Kitty. And I think usually we want to keep priority, right? I mean, we have Shay and Killmonger. I don't know. It gives you the option at least, right? Alright, best draw here is Killmonger, which we whiffed. Even Wave would have been okay. But I mean, we still just get to Kitty, right? Something to do, right? Because you're not fully skipping your turn. You get to shift her around. I don't know. It's a good card for sure. Question is just like, is this interaction intended or not, right? We didn't get another kill for Yondu, right? So this only makes you 3. We draw Travis, right? So we know that we'll probably Kitty plus something next turn. If we're ahead, we get to Kitty plus Arrow, right? And this is where Arrow is nuts. Arrow turns, if we can get ahead with the Kitty, right? So we have the option of where we want to put Kitty, right? But yeah, see, they managed to make it so like we can't put Kitty somewhere to gain us prio, right? or to gain us not prio, but the ability to arrow them. Or we could add 10 here, but we can't really arrow them anywhere. I mean, we could just say 12 is more than what they can put middle, right? It's still pretty good. It's kind of hard to beat 12, yeah. Yeah, so they couldn't beat 12, right? 8 was the biggest thing. Pretty good. But yeah, even there, we didn't even have the nuts. But like, wave locking them to one play. Like, you always have to have the best play to beat it, right? Alright, we'll do a few more games to this, and then we'll try the lockjaw build of basically this deck. I do have a zoo build of this deck too, but I actually think the lockjaw one is better. But we can play the zoo one as well if you guys would want to see that. This is definitely probably, or maybe not definitely, but like this is definitely one of the best Kitty Pryde non-Thanos list. The question is just like, right, is the wave interaction intended or not? Which I'm still watching out for you guys to see if they ever answer that question on Discord or on Twitter. That's not wave. Okay, we can Odin that back at some point. So if we get wave, we should put it on Camp Lee. Man, Lizard's just better than Cyclops right here. That's kind of funny. How does she work with wave? Kitty Pryde? Kitty Pryde, if you wave while Kitty is... Right, if you wave and then you pick Kitty Pryde up, Kitty stays at 1 cost. Yeah. That vision's going to be a death of me, is it not? Because we can't Shang-Chi it. It makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense. But it's a thing in the game. This is an awkward turn because we didn't get the wave. This is the hand, right, where if we had the Psylocke, maybe it would have been better. Oh, here. They're letting us see the interaction. But yeah. So if you get waved or if you wave, Kitty will be... still cost 1. Right, so you pick her up, she's still 1. And it's basically the same interaction with anything that reduces the cost of cards while she's in your hand. Yeah. How much does this get? This is 10 plus 20. So we go up to 29. But they can also play something, right? And they'll go up to 30. Just not quite enough. Did it just Killmonger then? Oh, but then we lose mid to the vision, right? It's just Odin here. But we'll lose tiebreakers, right? Man. We can't Shang, which sucks. Are we just going all in on tiebreakers here, maybe? Right. As long as they don't have Doctor Doom, we should be good. I think we lose tiebreakers, so... Do you think I've been playing a few real players in the past hour? Since I've been streaming, I think we only saw 1 person, which was probably more than an hour ago. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. Oh yeah, they did have Doctor Doom, so we lose. Because before stream, I was facing some people when I was playing on my phone. I assume now that it's 8 o'clock, usually we'll start to see a jump of people when you get the mission resets. So now we should start seeing some people for like the next hour or so. But yeah, I guess right before the mission resets, people leave. Although I don't know how many people want to play on this location. So if this location is as bad as I think it is, we might be doing viewer battles. This is the featured location for 24 hours. But yeah, I was playing people during the day, and the deck was working well. I did change the deck a bit. These are some nice variants, but I don't really want any of them. Hey, we got Valkyrie. Let's pin that. All right, so yeah, I do want to play the Thanos. So let's play the Thanos and let's see if we can run into some people. Yeah. So this is my okay. Do we want to play the zoo version first? Since we have the ongoing quest, let's play the zoo version. I want to see if this is any good in comparison to the wave version. Is my wording that it shouldn't? Yeah, you should have done card wave. Well, it's tough, right? Because you pick. We don't know if like when you pick up Kitty Pryde, is that supposed to account for cost changing effects or not? I don't know. Maybe it's not supposed to. This is you have to do at card wave. Yeah. Like, is she actually entering your hand or not? I don't know. But yeah, this is my preferred non-Killmonger Thanos list. It was very good before Kitty Pryde. Now we're trying Kitty Pryde to see if it's still good, basically. But yeah, I really enjoy Wasp. Maybe it's M'Baku. M'Baku was the Kitty Pryde slot before. But basically it's a mix between the ongoing list and the big list, right? Which gives you the advantage that you can flood the board pretty effectively, which is nice. But you're not completely reliant on flooding the board. Alright, well, let's see if we can win while giving them all our stones. I would be fine if Power Stone wasn't there. But yeah, being able to flip into big stuff is really nice. That's why I don't like the regular ongoing Lockjaw, because it feels like you only flip into small stuff. Alright, we'll flip Sunspot here. I don't think we'll be soaking too much energy. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we could definitely win Oscorp Tower here. Okay, so we'll have 6 mana. We can go Nito or just do more stones and stuff, right? We have Shang, so I think we just Shang on the last turn, right? Is Murray Hill a good card? Not in my opinion, Vinley. It's okay. It's an okay card. I don't think I would put the tag of good by it, though. Good is pushing it. There's no way we win Red Skull lane, right? So we might as well just go for tiebreakers, I guess. Just flood out everything. They could theoretically win mid. It's kind of hard. Unless they have Shang. Enchantress. Does that do it? No. Alright, we're good, we're good. Shang. I would not. There's like no decks that I can think of that you can put Maria Hill in. Outside of like the collector decks, and those are not the best. Oh, we have to play 2 cost cards. We don't really have 2 cost cards in this deck, so we might flip back to Sarah in a bit so we can do this quest. Right, and Maria Hill got kind of punched in the face with the change to Quinjet, right? Because now you can't play her free, her 1 cost for free. She's a fun card, but definitely not good. Alright, let's see if this location is as bad as it seems, guys. Oh man, this is gonna be... It's ego for 1 turn. I mean, I guess we have Reality Stone, so we can just say no. I guess that's what we'll be doing today. We'll just be saying no to Krakow. What if we don't get Reality Stone then? That's fine. Oh, that's actually good for us, right? They don't reveal. But we got our reveal in. And we have Khazar for the Onslaught Citadel. Oh. Alright, if I don't snap this, that's like bad for my career. We'll play this out so we get our full draws. Wasp is the nuts. Yeah, so now we'll get 2 extra mana. We got a bunch of draws. Could start doing some crazy stuff with onslaughts. I was hoping that we'd draw some more stones here. Because we have 6 mana. And I would rather play like Larval. Okay, yeah. Or a dinosaur. I think we play a dinosaur here. We'll play Soulstone too. Alright, we pretty much win Onslaught Citadel that now, so we just need to win another location. Spider-Man. He's a menace. Alright, do we just leech him here? I kind of like the leech. Against the Spider-Man deck. Oh, I like the Onslaught Citadel. Okay, now theoretically they can win Onslaughts, but we did leech them, and we're pretty far ahead. Can we do anything with Magneto? Not really. I think it's just Blarvel, right? Blarvel and Kitty Pryde for just a 0-1. So we're ahead in every place. Or it could just be Magneto. Here. We up to 16. They play like a Travis, so I want to beat a Travis, so we're going to do this. I feel like the odds of them having 1 big thing is a lot more likely than 2 small things. Yeah. Alright, well that's the first time we've seen Kitty, and she won us tiebreakers, I guess. Alright, let's see if we can get Kitty though in a real game. So like before the last turn. It's actually the last draw when we drew out most of our deck. I don't know, it's always hard to tell the influence of 1 card. I should make that note for everyone who's like watching to learn about Kitty Pryde. For me or for anyone else who has Kitty on the first day, it's really hard to tell the impact of 1 card in a short period of time. Right? Like I think in like a few days maybe people will be able to tell if it's really that big of an impact, but definitely not on the first day. Right? Because sometimes you just don't draw it. Sometimes you draw it and you already have a good hand, so it's like, is it really impacting you that much? I don't know. But like here we're just gonna do some nonsense lockjaw stuff. So I don't think it really matters if we have Kitty or not. Right, here Kitty's just gonna be lockjaw fodder. Similar to Wasp. Which is good. But is it really better than M'Baku? M'Baku comes back out at the end of the game. Man, I can't put Khazar there. I think we just make these fodder. I think we go like this so I can move the lockjaw off. And then play blue marble there. Or Khazar plus another stone, something like that. Hitting the time stone is really rough. So I think we just blue marble now then. But yeah, I really want the double, right? So just marble. Kitty Pryde wants to shine a little bit. So she's gonna stay on top of my cards. But yeah, getting double blue marble is just crazy, right? Whoa! I was not expecting that. I'm so confused. Alright, we're losing Hell's Kitchen no matter what we pull from Lockjaw, right? We're pretty far ahead mid. I think we just Khazar. That adds 4 power here. Oh, no, we don't do that, right? Magneto is the most power we can add there. I guess Dino is the same amount of power. But we get the 1 soak on Sunspot. Yeah, could have been Magneto. Or Dinosaur. Yo, what's up, Chaotic Beats? We're out here throwing Kitty Pryde into all our decks. Seeing if she makes it better. It's been pretty fun. I would say like the biggest deck where you see her impact is wave decks. So we're trying a non-wave deck now, but we'll go back to another wave deck after. You're not pulled through complete, so you're not getting her for a while. Yeah, that's fair. She's not like huge. Like I think the stuff with wave, like sure she's really good with that, but that wave stuff already is kind of nuts, even without her influence. So I don't think it's a huge miss. Here I'm not even sure if I should be playing Kitty Pryde out. Because I want to stuff her in Lockjaw anyways. I will say it's really nice to have a drop in some stuff. Why is she broken with wave? Because if you pick her up, she always stays 1 mana. No matter what other cost changing effects you have. So you can like wave on 4 into like a wave drop in Kitty Pryde. Yeah, it's sick. Yeah, it's really strong. It's hard to, we don't know if it's intended or not yet though. Do we let Krakoa play out? If it was a real player, I would. I don't think this is a real player. So I'm not gonna. I'm turning it off. Not letting RNG decide my game if I have the choice to avoid it. If we had a reasonable hand, maybe. But if they're just gonna Shang-Chi nothing, we're gonna skip it. I'm sure they tested all. Well, they definitely didn't. There's some very... I mean, they already said collector interaction was wrong. Make fun of Moon Girl, Death Wave, yeah. Yeah, any deck with wave right now is kind of busted. Busted strong. This is Time Stone, right? Yeah, not Kitty Pryde. I think this stone activates Thanos, right? So I can go like this stone, blue marble next turn, or I could leech this turn and mind stone. Just depends what I think they have, right? Let's leech him. This is a leech friendly channel. It's obviously Time Stone Kitty Pryde. Oh, Time. Yes, that's true. Kitty Pryde has such a low name. Like, it's very low on the character. So it's like under Time Stone, right? That's one thing I noticed. Like, look at the deck list. Look at it compared to Sunspot, right? It's like smaller than Sunspot. And Sunspot is pretty low on the character as well. Alright, we just stick Thanos there, right? Now they shouldn't be able to win. Infinite. See, they play an Infinite by skipping, by me leeching them, but we play an Infinite for doing OP stuff with our stones. So who's the real winner here? I'm just trying to play my ongoing cards of this deck, to be honest. Because the other one, the other good Thanos version, doesn't have that many ongoings. Krakoa means no snap. Krakoa, yeah, means like, oh man. It's hard to snap early with it. I don't know what deck is good on Krakoa. Turn 5 is so important. Like, I would rather it take over on turn 6. Turn 6 is usually a 50-50 turn anyways. Turn 5 is like very crucial. Like, usually that's a more complicated turn than turn 6. I think they originally data mined it to be turn 6. And I prefer that. If you're gonna go in on RNG, just go all the way in. Make us both double our cubes if we want to see it. You're running location fixtures while there's not location, yeah. Yeah, so far we haven't had any issues with Krakoa. If we start running into issues, I'll probably just do like viewer battles or something. But so far we've just been able to reality stone it each time. That's one of the reasons I also switched to Thanos. Is so we could do that if we felt the need to. Wasp was kind of a miss, but that's fine. Get to Mind Stone and play Blarvel on Sinister. Hey yo. Snap back. You know what? If they're gonna snap me, I'll snap back. I don't care. If it's probably bot, I have no idea. I assume if that snap it is, but I'm not taking no disrespect today. Okay. So here's where Kitty is like better than M'Baku from Lockjaw, right? If you roll back into her, I should be able to pick her up and put something back instead. Right, so she's better than a lot of things if you hit her from the Lockjaw, right? But don't know if that's worthwhile enough to earn it. We should always reality last, right? Yeah. Yeah, School Kitty interaction, yeah. That's why you would play it in this deck, right? Over something like M'Baku, which I was running before. Over maybe Wasp if you find something else to replace Wasp with. But honestly, I find it really hard to replace the Wasp. Right? It's free. Free stuff is good. You don't have to worry about curve for free stuff. I tried replacing it earlier, but I was like I was running Kitty Pryde and M'Baku, and I was like, yeah, no, this is doo-doo water. We already have like so many ones with stones and stuff where it's just like, I don't know. Right, like with Thanos now, you never really have spare mana to like keep bouncing her, right? Hey, yo, what's up, Xenade? Right, like I never want to play Kitty here. Instead, I just want to turn off Krakoa because Krakoa sounds annoying. Oh, I should have realityed second there. I literally said it last game. But, we didn't get punished. Krakoa, yeah. Krakoa, aka turn it off. The Kunka Carnage variant. I don't even know which variant that is. Oh, we got a free Quinjet. Ayo. Alright, we put it here in case we hit Shang-Chi. What do we even throw in there? I think we keep Sunspot, right? That's what we keep. And then we throw Kitty Pryde Wasp. If we re-hit the Kitty Pryde, we can take her back out, right? And try again. What in the snap is that new location? I'm going to let it go off one game for sure. What punishes me? If we draw Shang-Chi, I want it to hit the monster, right? So that's why I play it, the lockjaw on the left. It might not matter. Like, we might not hit the Shang-Chi, but... Yeah, so I guess not punish. Yeah, that was the wrong wording. Oh, Reality Last? You get punished by Lumeria. Or Lamentis. Or District X. Yeah. You get punished by a lot. That's a very important thing. You have to make sure you Reality Last. Even outside of Lockjaw. There's a lot of locations that mess with you. Like, at first I thought it was just Lamentis, but it's like Lamentis, Lumeria, District X, Weird World. You're so bored of the game, you're climbing. Oof. Yeah, I hope they hit up Shuri a little bit. Because I do like the whole wave kitty stuff, but like the more I play it, the more I'm like, Shuri just like demolishes this, right? Shuri is too good. You pump 5 ranks a day and you climb back. Hey, yo. Yep. So the issue here is there a death deck? So I don't think I can just play Chavez mid. Oh wait, I just play Chavez right? And they're locked out. Play the Wasp Blast. Play around Arrow. Like Arrow plus Death, right? Would be the play. Which they could do with Elysium. Or Shang gamers. What am I Shanging? I had Prio, so Shang middle would do nothing. Shang myself. Guys, what do you think about the change to Shang-Chi? You know how it says right now, destroy all enemy cards at this locations that have 9 or more power? What about destroy all enemy cards at all locations? All enemy locations that have 9 or more power. This way you can play around Cosmo. Right? So now it could beat Shuri. What do you think about that? Just destroy all enemy cards. Armor becomes better? Armor does become better, yeah. And armor is definitely an underpowered broken. And armor is definitely an underplayed card. I'm just messing with you guys. Yeah, obviously that's broken. I joke a lot here for anyone new, because there's a bunch of new people here, I think. I joke a lot about how many complaints there are about Shang-Chi already. And how it's a little bit overblown. A card that pulls your opponent's highest power card could be interesting. There is a data mine, not one that pulls the opponent's highest card one, but one that destroys your opponent's highest cost card. But I think it's at that location. So I don't know how that's any better than Shang-Chi Loki. It's literally like worse. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna come out with that text. Oh, I don't want to Kazar or nothing. I just want to draw more stones to learn to lockjaw, right? She's alright. No, she's bad. I don't know. That text is not very good on any card, no matter what the cost. It would have to be like 1 cost. Like it would have to be less than Shang-Chi, right? It's a worse Shang-Chi effect. Well, it's better if their highest cost card is 8 or 7, right? Or 6. That's the only time it's better. So this is interesting. I want to hit like Chavez or something here, right? I think we play Kesar and play like Stone. Or if they have like a Dracula, yeah. That's kind of like a very niche scenario though. Kitty and Hitmonkey will eventually define with Angela Bishop Beast. Maybe. If they fix the Kitty interaction, that would help the deck a lot for sure. It's tough, Weekend Dark, because both Wave and Sandman exist, and both of those, like, demolish Kitty and Hitmonkey. Or I guess not Kitty right now, but specifically Hitmonkey decks, right? Any kind of bounce deck, really. So it's hard for me to say, like, that will be good. Alright, we do this. Even if they move these here, we pull them all back, right? And here's, like, where Wasp is, like, once again insane, because I can play it alongside Magneto. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the push-pull, especially at the beginning of the season, of what people play, right? Are people gonna climb with the new card, or are they gonna climb with the counter, or are they just gonna use Wave and Shuri? Which is probably the real answer. You just use Wave and Shuri. Yeah, Sauron, yeah. Right, because Shuri beats both. I'm pretty sure we should do the math sometimes. I'm pretty sure Hitmonkey is still smaller than the Shuri Nuts lanes. Like, unless somehow you get, like, Elysium down or something. Hey, we got Dayuke. Thanos mirror. Let's go. Okay, we don't Kitty here, right? Man, do we snap him and scare him away? This is a snappable hand. This is too good. We snap him. We snap the Krakoa. Let's do it. Snap me back. Let's play for 8, Duake, please. One time, I want to play for 8 games versus you. 8 cubes. We snapped the Mind Stone. If you guys have ever been in my chat, you know you always snap the Mind Stone. It's Limbo. Okay, Limbo in a Krakoa game makes it slightly different, right? Alright, we play out Kitty. By the way, he's playing the Death Wave deck version of this, so he probably is going to kill all my stones, right? But Leech is really good here. Did I buy Kitty? Yeah. I'm too big of a fan of Angela to not buy Kitty. Oh, wow. He turned off. Sad. But yeah, so he has Killmonger, so we really can't rely on our stones. So I'm going to pull Kitty here in case he Killmongers. He doesn't snap. No, he doesn't snap on Lockjaw either. He only snaps if he high rolls the Lockjaw. No, he'll snap. He'll snap sometimes. I think whenever I snap, he usually doesn't snap back until he's ahead. Like, he's very passive player. Right, here we can try and get a double Lockjaw lane. We'll do, like, Kitty Pryde, Soulstone, hopefully one other card, and then Space Stone on Limbo. I'm pretty sure he's running the Death Wave version. He might not be. He still hasn't shown it yet. Do I have DC reconnection with Visual Bug? I had one earlier with Kitty Pryde. Okay, yeah, he's still running the Death Wave version, yeah. But we have Leech, which is good. Time. Shang-Chi here really sucks. I really want Shang-Chi in case he cheats some, like, he's gonna play something big here, right, with the Time Stone. But we're just leeching him now. We have to leech him, right? He's playing Death Wave. He has a full hand. And it's turn 7, right? Oh, is he waving here? Let's do it. This is a Chavez, right? Yeah. Oh, we turned off Limbo too. Oh, Dr. Doom. Okay, but he can't Odin. And we're ahead everywhere, right? So we Gucci, we Gucci. We do this too to pull off the Killmonger. If he top decked Odin, we win by pulling off the Killmonger. Yeah. Yeah, I've only had the DC one time. And that wasn't even with Lockjaw. That was just with like regular Kitty Pryde. And then I think one time with Kitty Pryde Daredevil. I think it crashes every time on Kitty Pryde Daredevil. Yeah, we Magneto over Dino here just to mess with their math on Muir Island a little bit. Right, if they try and play a bunch of small stuff, right, they're really close on Muir Island, so they might stay to try and do that. Yeah. I would be surprised if he stays. It depends what he top decked. It's interesting. I would be shocked. I don't know what would beat me here. Right, because Magneto goes to 15. Yeah, he retreats. Okay. Because he was setting up for a big like Death Wave combo, so especially because like if we flipped something that wasn't a Reality Stone on the Limbo, then I could understand him staying. But the fact that we Reality Stone Limbo, he only has, and he didn't draw, right? He just played Doctor Doom. Means that they only have one non-leech card, and I think that play beat any kind of stat fill. At least like any stat fill in his deck, right? Because he already played all the stones. So yeah. Look at this. This is a non-Death Wave Thanos that beat Death Wave Thanos. Pretty nuts. Oh, okay, yeah. So here you'll get to see the other bug, right? Or theorized bug, right? This works the same way with Wave, where with Elysium, it's not cheaper. It still costs 1. We don't know if that's a bug. But she'll cost 0 next turn, I think. It's really wild. But that's why like she always costs 1. No matter what. When you pick her up, pretty much. But yeah, you see now she's 0 because now the game like registers her as in your hand. Versus before it wasn't registered as in my hand. At least that's what I assume. I think we draw first because we have more stuff in our deck that we don't want to pull out of Lockjaw than we do, right? We have Sunspot, Wasp, and all the stones. So that's 7 things we don't want to pull out. Even Shang-Chi, 8 things, and 4 things that we do. So I think you draw first and then you put stuff into Lockjaw in that scenario. But I'd have to do out the math on that to be sure. See, yeah, we pulled out Blarvel here, so technically mildly punished. Alright, well, we didn't get Reality, so it looks like it's going to be a Krakoa game. But we can kind of force the outcome, right? Basically, as long as they don't play Power Stone, we'll be happy. Or whatever we draw. Oh, I should have put Stone first, probably. Oh, now it's going to play Power Stone, right? Or a thing. Alright, is there a Krakoa animation? Has anyone played Krakoa yet? I guess we'll see right now. Okay, if it plays a low cost thing, at least we'll get the Sunspot Soak. Oh. Wait, and you have to end your turn? I guess it's kind of like Agatha. That was the lamest animation ever. It just took it out of my hand. It wasn't even the Agatha thing. They could have reused the Agatha animation at least. It was just like, nah. Alright, I want to soak to get ahead here. Thinking about Blarvel here, right? Blarvel brings them to 18. So we just full skip, right? And we go to 19. Yeah. That's the only way they can add power here, right? Is Blarvel. Or that's the way they can most add power there in the entire game. Because they already played Patriot. Is there any card that beat us there? Maybe some kind of Killmonger plus something? in their Patriot deck. So unlikely. Unlikely. Oh, what do we do here? We always draw, right? You have Thanos, but not Lockjaw. Hey, there's definitely some good Lockjaw, non-Lockjaw lists, but I would say like if you're playing the Thanos non-Lockjaw, try the ones like Death Wave, like the Killmonger list. Those are really good. Is Thanos still worth it? I think so. It's one of the most fun cards to play, and it's always going to be 6,000 tokens, right? So I always recommend getting Big Bad's Dirt Rock. And Thanos is my favorite personally still, and it's still very strong too. Yo, what's up, Rush? But yeah, there's definitely room to explore the non-Lockjaw list. Was I playing one earlier? I don't know. But like, yeah, taking out Lockjaw for most lists usually reduces like some high roll potential. But there's a lot of good ones. If you have Valkyrie, I could give you a list for that. There's a really good Valkyrie list that beats Shuri. Like that, there's a list that specifically beats Shuri. Even Lockjaw, Thanos kind of struggles versus Shuri. I would sorry here though. Pin, but we'll wait till next season. Fair. Gambit says he thinks, yeah. I was watching Cam as well. Like, it's just, you have to change the, you have to change the way you play a little bit, but also you change the deck list a little bit, right? Since you're not floating as much mana all the time now, right? We're drawing Chavez, right? I guess we get one non-Chavez draw. I don't want to, what do you call it? I don't want to leech the deck that runs Destroyer. So let's just do this plus this. Oh, Kitty. We're drawing 2 to 6 cards, so I don't need to play Wasp yet. New location is Son of Ego, yeah. But yeah, I don't think, if you ask any top player, like I don't think any of them are going to say Thanos is in a bad spot now. Like they'll say Thanos is worse, but definitely not in a bad spot. Right. So still a good buy, and it's lots of fun, and there's so many different decks you can build. So all right, so this pulls Warpath and Deathlock. Oh, but they have Prio, so if they go Destroyer mid, they stay at 19, so they'll win mid and we'll lose here, right? Because Colossus doesn't die. We're pulling over 15. Can we beat 19? No. So is it this then? This is a wild play. It's probably this, right? You pick up Kitty and you put Kitty here and this here. But this might be the right play. Right, we're adding 12 here, Space Stone dies, and we kill anything above 9, right? So they would have to put something exactly 8 power here. Yeah, that's the play. That's the unbeatable play, right? I will say that, oh yeah, and they all grow because of Kassar, yeah, so we were way over the power we needed. One thing about play against bot, you have to figure out the unbeatable play, right? So yeah, this succeeds because of Kassar, right? Even though it gets pulled the faster at him. That's a play that's pretty much unbeatable unless they had, right? I guess they could have had 6 power and that would have been enough. Or 5. Yeah, they could have had a 5 power thing. But they already played a bunch of small things. You pinned him, 3k to go. You want to play Galactus? Wait, who did you pin, Galactus or Thanos? Those are 2 different cards. Galactus is also very good right now, in my opinion. But it's a very it's much slower climb, I think, and it's a little bit difficult to play. But I mean, I saw Thanos. But there's different builds also you can take Galactus. There's easier builds of Galactus that you can build. Telegraphed, yeah. That's why you don't play the telegraphed builds. Yeah, you do lose to Leech a little bit. Yo, what's up, Skeleton? You just started playing? Nice. Yeah, the start of playing is probably the most fun. Like the first month. Because you collect cards really fast. You get to learn all the mechanics. I'm a big fan. Okay, we're going to play Wasp out so that... But then it could pull Shank. We're going to hold the Wasp. Yeah, my Galactus list, like, the whole point is that it's not telegraphed. But even still, yeah, it can be a little bit rough. Pin Thanos, but you're hoping to get Galactus Fair. You got Colossus Fair? Nice. I have Pixel Colossus, so I can't relate. You want to play Clog plus Junk, but you don't have Doc Hawk. You can definitely play without Doc Hawk. The optimal Clog Junk list, I don't know if I still have it saved, had Arrow over Doc Hawk. I just ran Doc Hawk because Doc Hawk's my favorite card. What do I think of Kitty Pryde? I like Kitty Pryde a lot. It synergizes with Angela, which is one of my favorite cards, and it fits in a lot of different decks. So it's really busted with Wave, though, I will say that. You think Strong Guy is your favorite? Yeah, Strong Guy is pretty good early on. He does kind of fall off later. But yeah, early on, like in the kind of zoo style stuff, I like Strong Guy as well. Doc is good, but you lose. Yeah, exactly. Dirt Rock. People were running Arrow for a while in the Clog style deck. That might just be better. Kitty Pryde match? Why are you matching? Did I say it wrong? Sorry if I said. Oh, Jay said it wrong. I got you. Hey, yo, Wasp gets things done. Leech? I could have leeched there, yeah. I'm so far behind on power, I wanted to play like something with power. Right, I feel like if I leech, I'm never getting enough power to compete with the board. Since they got the free death, right? Like even now, I'm still not sure I can compete. Because we only have Kitty Pryde and Mind Stone in our deck. They have a Chavez, so they win Asgard. We could tie middle with Blue Marvel. Wait, what if we went like this? Their thing would have to survive. Winning by 1 point, yeah. That's a classic. I think this still loses, right? Because Dino's going to shrink. Let's retreat. Yeah, their death flipping before our Shang-Chi was kind of rough. If their death flipped and we Shang-Chi'd it, we'd probably be in a good spot. But yeah, Doc Hawk's a toss-up. Oh, you're watching the Ben Road? Yeah, Ben Road runs a different list, so yeah, Doc Hawk's pretty good. There. And Doc Hawk's just fun in general. So yeah. I mean, it's literally like one of my favorite cards. I don't have him inked for no reason. I didn't throw Prio to predict the death into Shang-Chi off of... Oh man, if we get Kitty Pryde, oh, let's go. Okay, the first one I don't think matters, but we'll still throw Kitty Pryde. Kitty Pryde with Shuri's Lab is... You're going to see. It gets very large. Obviously the first one doesn't matter, but we're going to get a large Kitty Pryde. Does Nightcrawler fall off? Not really. Nightcrawler's still pretty decent later. Sunspot is kind of outshines most other one-drops. I would say in general, most one-drops kind of get weaker after you start, right? Because Killmonger exists, right? And Killmonger kills all one-drops. So like the only good one-drop right now is really Sunspot. Kitty Pryde just came out today, so that's also good, hopefully. But yeah. 2 times 0, yeah. But Nightcrawler's really good early on. Nightcrawler would be good if Killmonger didn't exist. Even later on. Yeah. Yeah, Kitty Pryde's just going to keep doubling each time. So we're going to get like a 40, 50 power Killmonger. You want to upgrade the alt art? Oh yeah, if you ever get variants for cards, I think you should always upgrade it. Killmonger you'll use for a while, most likely, if you just started. So I am not against the choice. All right, we're not gonna turn. We're not gonna turn off Throne Room either. I guess we're turning off middle. I want to double Kitty Pryde and then put like a 500 power in Throne Room or something. If you guys think I'm not gonna Kitty Pryde every turn for the rest of the game, you're wrong. I guess it's kind of the same as putting it back in Kitty Pryde in Shuri's lab. Oh man, did we just throw away Necrosha? Our middle? Yikes. Just threw middle for no reason. I mean, we got to move something. Oh, I can't move and then Kitty? Wait, I can't Kitty. Oh, my hand is full. My hand is full. Wait, we're just gonna double dino then. Oh, wait. Oh no, we're gonna Khazar. I told you, we're kittying every turn. Kitty's got claws. Yep. Look at him. Alright, what are we moving over? Power Stone, I guess? We do need to win one other lane. That is something I have to keep in mind. So Dinosaur is probably going in Throne Room. Okay, and we'll win tiebreakers for Necrosha, so they do have to play something in Necrosha. That was weird. Oh, because the move. I was like, why did the Khazar go off late there? Alright, so we get a big old dino and 121 power Kitty Pryde. Kitty has a really cool ability, yeah. I've never seen Kitty in the comics, but she looks pretty cool, and she's very fun to play. So we will base my whole experience off of my game in Marvel Snap. Ah, that nice. Wait, why is it 125 power? What? Oh, because she got the +2 at the end there, right? So she went to 124 with the double, and then 125. It's a big old kitty. Yeah, I thought it would go to 121, but I forgot the last buff. But yeah, she gets the ×2 every single time. Like, they stack. Quick maths, yeah. It's a illegally thick kitty. Yeah, if you get Kitty Pryde on Shuri's Lab, like, it's very hard to beat. They're gonna have to like time their Killmonger to kill it. That's the Twitter screen. Oh, I guess so. That's fine. Did she just come out? Yeah, she came out today. She is a new card. She's still a little bit buggy with some stuff. They released Skeleton. So you just started, so I wouldn't worry too much about new cards. But they release cards once a week in like pools, right? So they released it in Pool 5, which is something you can only get through the token shop, which you unlock after like a couple months of playing the game, depending on if you're spending money or not. And so you can get it that way, like through the token shop. And they do once a week. Except for weeks that they start the season, right? At the start of the season, they do just the battle pass, so they don't release a card. Not as buggy as Kang. It's pretty close, Reigns. It's pretty close. She also crashes the game sometimes. Did I get the pass just now? I don't know. Your brother's like 2700 and just unlocked Thanos and Silver Surfer. And back to back. Well, Silver Surfer is Series 4, so that's not super unlikely. But the Thanos is ridiculously lucky. Getting a Series... Oh, man. I mean, we're picking this up always, but... Sanctum is interesting here. But yeah, Thanos is ridiculously lucky. Right? Like, isn't it like the odds... For the odds to be reasonably good for you to unlock a card... I think you have to be like unlock a Pool 5 card. You have to be like CL like 7,000 to have like 50% odds of pulling a pool 5. I could be wrong. Keep upgrading your collection level. Yeah. Honestly, at the start of the game, I would just like focus on trying to have fun. Hey, yo, Krakoa. Why'd you pick up my Kitty Pryde? Well, we know Krakoa can pick up Kitty Pryde now. What series for? Sauron or Panther? Panther drops this month, so I definitely would not get Panther. I guess Sauron then, yeah. You have Shuri, right? So Sauron's probably pretty good. Alright, we do this. Probably pretty hard for them to get in the double dinosaur lane. But yeah, Skeleton, I would focus mostly on having fun. You're gonna unlock cards quickly, but it's gonna be like the way they have the game set up, they like separate cards into pools. So you're gonna be getting pool 1 and 2 cards, right? In that order. Which are basically teach you the basics of the game and give you like all the tech cards, right? So that you can compete with eventually pool 3 decks. And then pools 4 and 5 are just basically for new cards, and those will drop over time. Yeah, you just heard about the pools. Awesome. Yeah, I'm sure there's like a YouTube video or article that will explain it better than I can off the top of my head. Yo, thank you for the follow, Mild Saki, and thank you as well, Grunters. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, we're out here seeing if Kitty Pryde is good outside of wave decks. So we know Kitty Pryde's busted with wave. Yo, thank you for the follow, Skeleton Ruckus. Yeah, I appreciate you guys all checking me out. Okay, so he's playing Death Wave Thanos, which should be favored into our deck. So we'll see. We kind of have to get Leech to compete. Yo, thank you for the follow, Fedora Flipper TV. Yo, thank you, everybody. Everyone just decided to follow at once. Awesome. I am a fan. It was like, yeah, it was like a while, and then it was just like a billion people all at once. Yo, thank you for the follow, Nick Toss. Okay, do we think they're gonna Killmonger this turn or not? Maybe we hold Kitty Pryde. I don't think we can play around them Killmongering, right? I don't know. Yeah, having like a Khazar deck. Okay, they're gonna Killmonger us, aren't they? Having a Khazar deck into Death Wave is really pretty bad. Oh no, he just lockjawed. Okay, cool. That is fine. Oh, Lumeria. Do we snap this? Lumeria screws him, right? I don't think I want to fill mid, right? Is he gonna take the role with Krakoa? Alright, let's do it. Let's play the Krakoa game. Oh man. Why are you Shang-Chi? Alright, RNG Fiesta. We snap on Krakoa. Alright, did he play... The question is, did he play Killmonger or not? If he played Killmonger, we're kind of boned. Hey, yo. Oh, man. We lose all the animations and stuff. Oh, he waved. All right, I think we lost, guys. Where did I leave? He destroyed our Kitty Pryde, yeah. That was our counter to his wave, right? What do you think, Valkyrie? Valkyrie drops the end of this month, yeah. Yeah, Killmonger is rough for this deck specifically. It's beatable, but only if you like leech them. Right, you either have to get ahead with Lockjaw or you have to leech them. Okay, explain how Kitty Pryde counters wave. Yeah, if you pick up, well, it doesn't really counter wave, but it synergizes with wave, right? If you pick up Kitty Pryde, it doesn't get reduced by wave. Or it doesn't get increased. It stays at 1. It's always 1 power. Leech gamers. Hey man, I have to leech with this deck. Are we just saving this for Lockjaw? I think we're just holding that for Lockjaw. You got it? Okay, yeah. We can play another wave deck. Oh man, they give us something to throw into Lockjaw. Alright, I'm an aggressive snapper, so we're actually gonna snap that. Also, did he change decks? Why is he playing Black Widow? Is he just doing it for the sick variant? I think we always snap Lockjaw, right? I don't know, I just like aggressively snapping. This might not be the best snap in the world. We have to play Lockjaw into Astrodem, that's one thing to note. Alright, but this always pulls Leech, right? Never Leech. Oh, they also have Lockjaw. Alright, we have Prio though, so we can Reality Stone cheese them somehow, sometimes. Sometimes Reality will turn into like Luke's Bar here or something. Oh, leech him. Luke's Bar? Come on, one time. Nah, never Luke's Bar. Skins win. Ayo. True. I wonder if he'll notice that we're not drawing a card here. Oh, he wins that side though. Spooky, spooky. It's scary if he has Killmonger. But if he Killmongers, then we can win the Magneto lane. So he'd probably hold Killmonger for the last turn, right? But he also like... Oh wait, he's playing a risky game as well. If he doesn't get something good from Lockjaw here, he's kind of boned, right? How much power? Oh, I need a lot of power there to win though, right? I think I lose here, right? I can't Shang-Chi. This never wins. We go to 13, but Soulstone is there. Unlucky. Pretty bad Lockjaw rolls, but I don't know. Yeah, this is just a really bad matchup. The Death Wave stuff is tough. So I aggressively snap. Let's try the other deck. Oh, did I not set it up? Okay, let me set it up real quick. Let me get rid of this deck. And let's see if we can do it fast enough to requeue. I wanted to try another Lockjaw deck. The wave one. So here, you guys will get to watch me deck build for a little bit. I already know all the cards that go in. Wait, this is probably the best version of the deck. Let me know if I'm missing any cards, by the way. Actually, no, Sunspot. Alright, what am I missing? Let me look at this. Shang-Chi, that's what I'm missing. Sean. I'm trying PvP or rank? Well, ideally in ranked PvP. Alright, so this is probably the best Kitty Pryde deck, right? So let's play it. Why am I playing Killmonger? Because Killmonger is busted. You play Killmonger for death, right? It's a Death Wave deck. So if you were here earlier, right, I was playing the Sarah Yondu stuff. Basically, this is the same idea, but Thanos version, right? This is probably the strongest deck. Okay, we didn't queue fast enough. All right, we'll just hope that we run back into him. But basically, this would stomp on his deck. Because Kitty is nuts with wave, right? You like wave on 4 with Kitty, you Odin the wave, and then you do like multiple stuff, right? With all the death stuff. Death synergy. And you only need to kill 2 stones to synergize with the death. If you kill 3, it's optimal, but... Or sorry, 4, it's optimal. Because then you can get a free death wave. This is why you aggressive snap. Yeah, I'm surprised they never snap back on me. Killmonger will Spain, yeah. That's pretty classic. Central Park. Seems pretty good for Killmonger. You're gonna set a Marvel Snap record? What kind of record? Alright, no wave. If we get wave here, it'd be nice. First to play Snap on a Tesla. Hey, yo. What is it? Doesn't Torikun play on like a fridge? A smart fridge? Okay, we got the wave, so now we win. Oh. This might be worse of Krakoa. Okay, I'm confirmed that, yeah. And he's like the best tournament player, right, in the game. So I think you'll be good. The waving on 5 might not be as easy as it is to do normally because of Krakoa. Maybe we should have reality stoned that away. But yeah, so here's the interaction with wave, right? You can pull the Kitty Pryde back up, and she's still 1 cost. For anyone who is wondering. He's the best tournament player. I mean, maybe I'm hyping it up too much, but he's definitely up there, yeah. He's very, very good. Oh, wow. The Wolverine going mid cost us mid. It could have gone in either of the other locations and we would have won. So we lost 1 and 3. I don't know. I have a lot of respect for Tori. He might. He wins a lot of tournaments. So I don't know if he's currently has the most wins, or if it's one of the other, or if it's one of the Korean players. I don't really follow the tournament scene too much. I just follow him on Twitter. But he's very, very good. He doesn't play that much though. Yo, thank you for the follow, Slim Cognito. You respect him for playing on that internet speed? True. His internet is not the best. I think it's just the issue of the country though. He's using in some not the best internet providers there. I think he's in PH if I remember right. 1 point again, Ayo. Let's get him. I don't know how good Lockjaw is in this. I'll be completely honest. Also, I want to throw Kitty and Lockjaw, but like that's just wrong, right? You know what? It's fine. Because like we have mostly stones in our deck and all our big cards in hand. But I really want to hit like wave. So, bye Kitty Pryde. Killmonger. You know, honestly, that's not too bad. Also, like I didn't put this in the raft because I knew I couldn't fill it unless like I got really lucky with some stone draws. So since Starlit Citadel's flipping, I was just taking the 50-50. That's why I put it mid, if anyone's wondering. I realize I explain a lot, but I don't always explain every single play I do. And most of my plays do have reasoning. We lost a 50-50. Can we still get it? No. Right, we can't play 4 cards there. But most certainly they have 3 cards in hand. So unless they have Brood, we're good. We could also turn it off. But if they fill, right, they would get it anyways. Do we give them a Soul Stone? I say no. I think Soul Stone is better than Power. It's close, right? Soul Stone is better if they play 2 or more cards here. But if they just play 1, Power Stone is better. Odin's for Doctor Doom. Yes, but no. Odin's mainly for wave here. So what you do is you wave, right? With Kitty, you can wave on 4, go Kitty Pryde plus, right? You can pick up and put down Kitty Pryde, and then you Odin the wave on 5, and you also pick up and put down the Kitty Pryde, and then you do whatever else. Oh man, rickety bridge. But yeah, it's mainly for Odin. Yeah, that's something that I only realized like yesterday from Jet. Okay, I think this always wins tiebreakers. Reality was pretty disappointing there, but we're still good. Oh, there's something to be said there for Doctor Dooming middle. Yeah, I think my play was wrong. I should have Doctor Doom middle in case they arrowed me, right? But we'd still win, right? Yeah, we'd still win. Unless they had like a death in hand. If they had a death, they could have gone death arrow mid. Okay, we got cash. Okay, awesome. We get some people to test on. He's running Shuri. So this is a different difficult matchup, but I think this deck can hold up versus Shuri. It just depends if they draw the Giga Nuts or not. One thing we have to watch out for is he does run Yellow Jacket in his deck. And like the Yellow Jacket and okay, I think we're just playing this Yellow Jacket and Adam Warlock. So I kind of want to put pressure on a couple lanes. But I think we leave this one open, right? Because 1 power doesn't contest the Adam Warlock anyways. Yo, what's up, Wishy? Welcome, welcome. Okay, so now we know to contest that lane, right? I think we're just going full contest here. We'll Killmonger if we draw death, but probably not otherwise. I'd rather just have active Thanos, right? I'm afraid that Killmonger isn't going to be enough to contest the Adam Warlock lane. And I really like Soulstone on the Onslaught Citadel. Just hit infinite. Nice, Wishy. Glad to hear that. Congrats. Yeah, I really want to contest Kunlun, right? Oh, he gets some rocks in his deck too. Alright, we also have wave, so I think we can definitely snap here. He'll probably leave. We probably should have snapped before that play if we want it to be optimal. But yeah, we're gonna wave here and do the Kitty Pryde nonsense. And then hopefully we don't play out Killmonger, but yeah. I think like with Krakoa, you should be snapping before the Krakoa for sure. Because I was just realizing that Krakoa, if Krakoa played our Killmonger, we'd probably lose. Well, which is one reason why I was waving. I wanted Krakoa to have a chance of playing anything in our hand. But if it did, yeah, we could have definitely lost there. But we basically are making him pay the cube, right? Does he want to take the chance? Like, we're already so far ahead, right? Does he want to take the chance that that we're just gonna beat him up like we were? But yeah, there's something to be said for snapping a little bit earlier there. It might have been a little bit late. I don't know, versus Shuri, it's kind of rough sometimes. Right, because they can just skip their first few turns and just go Shuri, Red Skull, Taskmaster. Time Stone's the one I most wanted to keep. It's alright though. Right, Time Stone's almost like another wave. You only got the game last month, so first time trying. Nice. Sarah Hawk. Yeah, if you have Hawk, you don't need Mysterio for sure. It's a solid deck. Ooh, we got the basically free death. No, Sokovia. Okay, we're okay. Dude, Sokovia for the Hela deck. At least they discarded Hela. Very spooky, spooky. Get to move Kitty Pryde to make a free lane for Lockjaw. Man, if they have Ghost Rider here, okay. Oh, they have a death. Jeez, man. Okay, we Sean it though. You can go Sean, pick up Kitty, Most of our deck is better than Kitty Pryde, so I think we shoved the Kitty Pryde there. Boom. It's only stones that are worse. Wave is honestly still good. Okay. Trying to think if I can space stone anything to win middle.